What's good with it, Black Goose TV
It's
family,
not
man?
rap
Double
with it.
salute as always. Your boy Fluence is back in the building. Got my guy Zen. You see him doing the happy dance. What's good with it, Zen, man? How you feeling, bro?
Hey, y'all see the hot game is strong
Oh, I
now,
see him.
boys.
He's picking it up. He's picking it up.
Flu thought he was the only one that had some hats out here, boy. I didn't hit the repertoire. I just get the. This one's kind of smooth though. It's nothing crazy to it.
I like that one. I like that one. He's picking up. He's picking up the hat game. I gotta add to my little my hat collection. I
Nah,
ain't done
nigga,
it in a
you
minute.
got like 10 hats, bro. When I was over there last year, y'all, this nigga had like a couple hats he didn't even wear yet. He's like, yeah, I haven't worn them yet, man. And we was going out, he put on like 5 different hats to figure out which one he was gonna wear with what he had on. He like, nah, I can't wear that. No. Nah, I don't
I
like the
still
way this
got
make
some
like
I
me
haven't
look.
wore. Like if I showed y'all my little hat joint right here, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got like 6 right here, and then I got like 4 or 5 just sitting in my car because I'll
Bro,
go in
I
my car
know,
and
bro,
I'll
I
throw it
know
off
you,
before I go
bro.
work out.
You don't be using your hat game, man. You used to wear that Nipsey one. What happened to that one? I love that one.
Shit, you know me, man. I'm like, I'm not good with. If there's one thing I've learned, and I'm not getting them anymore. I don't buy black hats anymore because I'm not good with them. I always end up, and I've been trying to change this because you know what I'm saying. I wear my hair more natural. You know what I'm saying. But I used to be a wear my hat to the gym type of dude. So unfortunately, I would tell myself in the beginning, I'm not gonna fuck this hat up. I'm not gonna wear this hat when I go to the gym. And then after a while, I have it for like 3 months, and I'm like, well, shit, my hair kind of messed up. This is the only hat I have on my head. I'm gonna go to the gym with it on, do my little gym shit. Then all of a sudden, it becomes routine. I ruined that hat, man. I ruined that.
You ruined the Nipsey
Yeah,
hat.
it's still cool. It's like it's still good. It's just faded because I washed it so many times because I was working out in it. But I've changed that habit where I don't work out in my hats anymore, except my black ones because I know I can't take care of my black ones. The white
Crazy.
ones, the red ones, the beige ones, the gray ones, the blue ones. I'm good. Black is just I can't. You know what I'm saying? And it's
You
funny
this
though
guy,
because I
this guy's out here
say
just doing dirty Diana with his hats, man.
yeah, man. I'm sorry about that, Nip. R.I.P. Man. No disrespect to you. That was one of my favorite hats too. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I still got it though. I still got it. So it's not like I got rid of it. But yeah, salute to the people, man. Good to see you stepping the hat game up, man. Nothing wrong with that, man. I got nothing but appreciation. Hopefully I inspired you a little bit. You ain't know what it is. It's
Shit.
Friday though, man. It's Friday.
Oh,
It's the weekend. All that good stuff. I'm gonna be absolutely 110% with you. I didn't have the good because I always keep it 110%. I'm gonna make a hat that says 110%. I'm gonna make a shirt 110%. Y'all be ready for that, nigga. Y'all be ready. But not the greatest day today, man. So I really need.
you had a bad day?
Ooh, I just spilled a little bit. I didn't have a bad day. I just didn't have the greatest day. It wasn't the day that I was expecting to have. So it's like, but tonight
What you
I am
expect?
just leaving reality, bro. I'm out of reality tonight. I'm finna enjoy this game. Actually, too, tonight too. After this game, y'all be ready. I'm watching Emancipation. That's what's called Emancipation tonight, y'all. So
You go to the theater to
I'm gonna
watch
go
that shit
live and
tonight?
watch that, huh?
You about to go to the theater and watch that tonight?
No, nigga, I'm watching it on live. It's free. Boy, it's a streaming movie. So you already know the sites already got them up. If it comes out straight, it goes straight when it goes straight to streaming. The
It
sites
didn't
get
go
the
to the
HD version.
theaters.
Now this wasn't a theater movie, bro. This was an Apple Plus movie. You didn't know that?
Nigga, you think
I
I was
think it
keeping
might.
up with what Will Smith was doing with the theaters
Well,
and not theaters? I assumed it was theaters. It was Will Smith.
that is a good point. Supposedly it's supposed to be like an Oscar, um, what's the word? Or possibility or whatever, where it can possibly be an Oscar. So yeah, I was surprised it's not going to movies
Nominee.
either. It might. What they might be doing. I think they're doing both. I think they have it in the movie theaters and it's also on streaming because it's a movie that's funded
Yeah, bro,
by
this a
Apple
Will
Plus.
Smith movie, bro. There's no way that this shit not gonna be in the theaters, man. No way. No way,
Yeah,
Jose.
so I'm not 100. So it might be doing a dual type thing, but it also was released on streaming. So I told y'all the day it comes out, I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, watch that joint. Tonight is the perfect time because you know what I'm saying, I need to forget about today. So after this stream,
It was
however
that
long it
bad, bro.
goes, it was a bad day. I'm gonna be watching Emancipation whole way through. Hopefully the struggle that Will Smith and the slave character goes through makes me feel a little bit better because I'm like, nigga, at least I ain't had to go through that. So
Well, nigga,
I can't wait.
regardless of how good it is or not, I hope you would still feel that way, nigga. Them niggas is getting beat in that movie, most likely.
Well, it's based off of
Dogs
the
biting
story.
their ass.
It's based off the dude. You know the picture you always used to see sometimes with the slave and he has all those scars on his back.
Yeah.
He said that. He don't know what I'm talking about. That's
I
it's
do.
based off of that guy though.
I
Okay,
put it
because
in
it's
my,
super popular.
my freshman year when I was in my African American studies class. Don't disrespect me,
Okay.
boy.
All right, I'm just making sure because I'm like, you said that, yeah, like, okay, I'm just gonna act like I know what he's talking about, but I don't really know. I'm gonna
Nah,
just
I know what you're
explain.
talking about.
Yeah, but
Man,
that's
this
what it's
nigga don't
based
think I
off
know
of.
my history.
I'll say this though, it hasn't got the great reviews, the greatest reviews.
Will Smith slapped a man on the Oscar stage. They don't fuck with this young man. They gonna be
So
like,
you think
hey,
they're punishing him?
bro, what do you mean are
Because
they punishing him, bro? You
let
know
me
they
get
are, bro.
let's
He got his
let me
own. Who put this money into this movie? If I Google it right now and figure out who produced this movie, I guarantee you Will Smith produced it.
So check this out. It has a 4.9 out of 10 on IMDb, 50% on Rotten Tomatoes, 55% Metacritic, but from the fans, 78% of Google users like the movie. Let's go to Rotten Tomatoes. Let's see
It says
what the audience score
78.
is. So
That's
is
low as
Will
fuck.
78%?
Bro, usually movies that are good be like 87, 89, 90,
No,
91.
78% is good for Google. I'm like, it's probably gonna carry into the 80%. That's a good for Google. Now check this out. This is the
Will
Rotten.
Smith, producer. I knew
Oh,
it.
he is. Oh, so he funded. He probably had a big deal to fund. But let me show you guys this. Look at the Rotten Tomato score. Look at the audience score, and let's just find out if maybe Will Smith is getting played because he slapped Chris Rock. Look at this. Let me let y'all see. What do you guys see right there? What do you see right here? I got it on the screen for you. What do you see? Oh, let me. So you guys can see that. What do you see right there?
100% audience score.
I'm confused. We got but there's not that many audiences. Fewer than 50 verified. But 50% on the to whatever that is, the tomato thing,
thermometer,
and 100% audience score.
So the point I was making is right. They punishing this man. Now, what's arbitrary about this movie, bro? That it cost 120 million to make. That sound crazy, bro.
Ain't no way no slave movie cost no 120 million. That's a blockbuster, bro. Wow. Shit, do you think they make their money back?
I don't know, nigga.
Is it in theaters? So is it how do you spend that much money on a movie and you're not going to release it in theaters?
It says the release date December 2nd.
But in theaters though, it's not just.
It says December 2nd.
So they did they did a streaming and a theater release.
Well, yeah, because Apple bought the rights to that movie, I guess. So that's why it's on the Apple.
You got Derpy in the building. What's good? Good to see you, dog.
What was I going to say?
That's how wait, Derpy. Are you young? How old are you, Derpy? You don't got to give us our exact age. But you saying you a bot? He called you a bot. That's that young.
That's in the laboratory as your picture, and you calling me a bot. Go ahead now.
You can't be super young if you know who Dexter Laboratory is. What movie cost that much? Wait, my thing is like, what slave movie cost that much? That's not a blockbuster that's put out and then has a respectfully. I'm not trying to.
It's in the theaters. They don't got that many movie times because they got Black Panther and Violent Night. You feel me?
No, I think it doesn't have that many movie times because it's released on streaming too. So they're doing a dual joint thing. It's streaming on app. You can get it on Apple Plus, and then you also go to the theaters and watch it. Which they haven't done that since what? COVID. So when did that take away from what happened?
This nigga had a wide open layup and he tried to do a Euro step and pass it behind the Royce O'Neal. What's wrong with this nigga? Stunk the ball.
Oh, you're talking about for the Nets. You done watching your Lakers, huh? Because you know they probably can get that.
I'm watching both of them. I gotta watch KD's greatness as long as with Westbrook and Bron.
So y'all probably gonna lose.
What?
I said y'all probably gonna lose, man.
Not if James Harden does what James Harden does.
Shit, if 80 don't pick it up, y'all taking that L for sure.
Okay, that's fair. Wow, that's a running hook in the lane. That's the shot you want to take, Benjamin?
Mediocrity. How you feel? Is emancipation something that's on your radar? Or are you like, man, I ain't even finna watch that shit. That's some bullshit.
I mean, I guess eventually, but that was never something I was like anticipating. Like, no.
Well, you know me, I'm a big Will Smith fan.
Reason to avoid emancipation.
Wait, say that again?
It just says Will Smith isn't the reason to avoid emancipation.
Oh, we got some haters. What they saying? Don't give me no spoilers, but we got you. Whenever niggas be saying something is trash, especially these, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, look,
no, Atlantic said
all the critics in the world said Wakanda Forever is one of the greatest movies in the world, and they said Black Adam is trash. Me personally, I thought Black Adam was better than Wakanda Forever. Wakanda Forever was a good time. You know what I'm saying? The one time I did watch it, but I'm gonna watch it again. If I watch
You
it
was
again, I'd be
biased.
bored out of my mind.
You did
Hmm?
watch it twice though. Uh,
I didn't watch Wakanda Forever twice.
you
I
watched it
only
at the
watched it
crib.
once.
Stop capping.
I didn't watch Wakanda Forever at the crib. It started and that shit was boring. I couldn't finish it.
But you did start watching it, correct?
Not on because I wanted to see it. Just throw some shit on while my hair was getting done.
So you was watching it.
It was
The
terrible.
fact that you got the cool Khan or whatever his name was, that was about like 30 plus minutes into the movie.
Bro, how can you not remember that watching it the first time? That was the most memorable. That was one of the most memorable scenes of the entire thing.
Because you saw it again.
Cool. No, I didn't start saying it again because I saw it again. It's because of a certain YouTuber that I watch. He was doing it a lot. Like he would come on, he would be like, and anytime he would talk about Wakanda, he'd be like, every 5 minutes he was doing the review. I'm gonna make sure I do this. So it's like it's like, damn, I didn't realize how much I liked the way dude said Kuku Khan. But then when he said it, it's like that was very what's the word for it? Artistic. Did a great job actorial wise. Kuku Khan.
Don't let Dr. Umar tell you about that Wakanda Forever, man. He was like,
bruh,
it was trash.
I
And he was
watched
like, what about the first one? He said it was trash.
I watched the Breakfast Club Dr. Umar interview today at work. That shit was fire.
He was going in. I'm 30 minutes in. Only reason I started watching it, I didn't even know it came out. Only reason I knew it came out is because Red Pill was doing a review. And I was like, oh, Dr. Umar because it's crazy. I just watched, remember the Devil's Advocate podcast I was telling he was just on. I was watching that one, so I didn't know he came out with something new. And but on that podcast I was watching, it was like, don't drop no spoiler alerts, man. I ain't seen it yet. He was like, all I have to say is I took my mother to go see this movie, and I did not anticipate to go see Wakanda Forever and see Mexicans beating up on black people. That's not what I went to the movie theaters to go see. Bro, I was crying, dog, because I was like, wait a minute, them people was Mexican. I didn't even think about that.
Look, I was Umar had me laughing in the Breakfast Club interview because I won't spoil anything for you since you haven't seen the whole thing. But one, I don't watch the Breakfast Club at all. Period. I don't watch the Coons. But to bring me back, it was Umar. So I watched it and I was like, Umar was making some takes because I loved his position on the Deion Sanders situation because I'm not that heavily invested on the whole, like, you know what I'm saying, Black Power movement, all that stuff. But even at the same time, I think it just really kind of shows us as our people how fickle we are when it comes to shit. Because at one point, like when Deion Sanders went to do the HBCU thing, it was like, he's bringing back black colleges. Amazing. What a man. And then 3 years into the 4-year deal, he decides to go over to Colorado. And they the same people saying, don't get mad at him for taking the money. He did what's best for him. He wants the kid. I'm just like, man, y'all so fickle, bro. It's like y'all don't really care. Y'all just love the name attached to whatever's going on. You gonna follow them where they are. Whatever they say their cause is, if there's a certain name attached to it, certain type of celebrity, a certain type of, you know what I'm saying, prowess, whatever the fuck word you want to use, reputation, we gonna follow suit. It don't matter what the situation is. I'm like, that shit is crazy. Deion, I love you, dog, but you did Jackson State dirty, man. But I'm not mad at you, though. You know what I'm saying? You did what was best for yourself. It's just the problem I have is, like, don't come into the situation making it seem like it's about everyone but yourself. Well, at the end of the day, you knew what you was doing, bro. Keep it 110%. Derby said KD blows with Russ and great defensive Thunder team 3-1 in 2016 in Western Conference Finals to the Warriors that was 73-9 and joins them that summer. He's been irrelevant since he's left the Warriors. That's disrespectful, Derby. Come on, man. You sound like Piedro when Piedro be talking about Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence. No.
Piedro don't even come in and say how you doing.
He
just comes straight in. No way you believe that, boy. Damn,
I can't respect your opinion. That's how you feel. You don't know boxing. I'm like, damn, nigga, you can say what's up.
No, nigga, you just coming in with the smoke immediately. Golly.
Derby says, you're certified bot. After that comment, KD is a cupcake washed snake. Greatness, please. Now, keep in mind, Derby is a LeBron James fan, Cleveland Cavaliers fan.
Oh, that's cold. You gonna allow him to call me that after I'm over here defending KD like this?
Hey, I don't know why. I don't understand why he's saying he's about, because, you know what I'm saying, you just a supporter of KD. I'm a supporter of KD as well. I think KD is one of the, in my personal opinion, we're not going to see a talent like him Well, I might be wrong because that dude that's 7'3" is supposed to be drafted next year, so I might be wrong.
Victor Wembanyama. But I
Yeah,
think it's different though
with the nine
because
nine 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 nine. Yeah, that's how you say
I
his
think
last
it's
name, right?
different though because he's really gonna come in as a big man. Like KD came really as a wing player and lied about his height, so people wouldn't make him play a big man. Like I'm
Was he?
6'9".
What's even crazier to KD is a lot of y'all don't realize KD is one of the few players where everyone was like, he needs to add muscle in order for him to be great or in order for him to surpass a certain level. KD is
Yeah,
one
like
of the few players. He ain't never added muscle. And
that
he
nigga looked the
surpassed
same
everything.
since he came into the league, nigga, and he's been giving the league hell.
Think about that. Like when you think about a lot of those like taller players and stuff, they be like, "Oh, he's good, but he just got to add muscle." Like think about who was the dude that got injured and got drafted one this year? Is it?
Not this year. It had to be last year because this year you talking about you talking about Chet.
Yes, yeah. I think he was one or two. They're saying the same thing about him. Tall guy, need to add muscle. I remember Porzingis. They said that about him. Like a lot of these tall guys that come in and have a lot of potential, very skillful. They always say the same things. Well, he'll be good, but the only way he'll be able to last in the NBA is he needs to add some muscle, add some size. They said that about Giannis too. Giannis ended up doing it. KD is and I might be wrong. I might be just in the moment, but KD is like the only player, 6'10", 6'11 plus, guard skills, etc., skinny as hell. Said that he need to add muscle, never did, and surpassed everyone's expectations. Yeah, I don't, nigga, I don't play big man. I don't need to add muscle. What's the point of that?
I don't know. And it's Zien, Derby. If you gonna talk shit to me, baby, get my name right. I want the smoke.
Yeah.
I want it correct.
You gonna come with this? You gonna come with the smoke? You can't be, you know what I'm saying, smoking out the wrong package. You gotta know which package you smoking, nigga.
Other than that mid-range jumper, crunch, KD a bum. Damn, they coming at this nigga, man.
That's crazy. Look, I'm one of them guys. Like I know you, LeBron is one of your favorite players. LeBron is my favorite player as well, but I cannot disrespect obvious talent and obvious greatness. KD, we gonna miss that man when he's gone.
But look, KD has 26 points, bro, but 18 of them came in the first quarter. That's what I'm saying with him. I'm just like, look, bro, it's fourth quarter. Y'all down. Well, you just dunked the ball to put y'all up. But I'm like, y'all down or y'all struggling. Go crazy. This ain't the time to be waiting on your teammates to get it together. Now, if that's why you toning yourself down, is because you want everybody to start getting into the groove and feeling good, then bet. But I'm like, if that's not the case, then I'm like, bro, you gotta just go crazy. Like, go get 50. Like, why not? Like, if you getting that much attention on you, you have to get double team, and you in that much of a mode. Don't tone that down because you feel like everybody else got no. Go crazy.
But I don't think it's necessarily
to his modes, bro. Brian would never just stop going, bro. Like when he had 61 with that mask on, bro, he was going every time. Like there wasn't no, I'm trying to look for Mario Chalmers in the corner. Nah, Brian was going stupid.
But I don't think personally it's just KD. I don't think it's KD taking a step back or being not as aggressive. I think one, he's older, so he understands his limitations in the sense of, if I go this hard in the first half, I may not have the motor or the gear to be able to continue and do what I got to do to be able to finish the game out. That's something I saw in LeBron's game. As LeBron got older, as LeBron got older, let me finish. As LeBron got older, you saw him take time off in the sense of during the game. He'll do good first quarter, not really do nothing second, third, pick it up the fourth quarter. Like he'll pick and choose his slots when he wants to put as much energy as possible out there, because you have to be able to reserve your energy, and you don't want to, you know what I'm saying, expend it all before it's too late.
Yeah, we're going to lose. It's not looking good over here.
Oh, looks like
that's a good layup by Bron. Didn't get it.
There's a difference between Bron and KD's decisions. Yeah, there is. I'm not saying there's not. But at the same time, you still got to respect both. Yes, Miami had Wade, Bosh, and Bron, but KD joined the 73-9 team that could shoot and play D. Bron joined a team with two legit superstars. There's difference. And let's be real. He joined Miami before they had Bosh. But obviously, they was all talking about it. So he probably knew Bosh was going to end up joining anyways.
Yeah, like Bron, they all signed around the same time. Well, Dwayne Wade was already there. But, like, Bosh came right after, Bron went.
Got hit your free throws.
I don't remember. I just remember that nigga announcing he was gonna go, nigga. It was like an hour long, nigga. He sat there for like, when they finally asked him, he sat there for like 2 minutes. It was like,
get that terrible ass collar shirt on.
I'm going to South Beach. Like, damn, nigga. It took you that long to answer, nigga.
If y'all ever want to know too the type of swag during that time, just go check out that interview because you had a millionaire sitting there wearing what was it, like a checkered nigga pink collar. That shit.
I'm not gonna lie. You look at bronze fits back in the day, bro. You be like,
it was
crazy, nigga.
It's great, but isn't it weird when you really think about it? Like wearing designer, wearing chains, wearing gold watches, really showing off your wealth. Like that didn't really come super popular, outside of rap until like what, the last maybe 5 to 6 years. Because I'm like, niggas used to dress like bums in the NBA. Y'all don't even know.
Yeah. Like, Duncan used to come to the games, boy. Niggas be like, this nigga gives you 20 and 10 every night.
He wear the big ass jeans, nigga.
Bro, them thick ass, bro. He used to have the baggiest jeans in the country, nigga, with a regular ass collar little shirt on. Like, damn.
Hey, now the collar shirt, like, hey, 2015, and that's probably a little bit too. 2012, like 2000 to 2012, the collared shirts were crazy on NBA players, bro. I'd be like, nigga, the fuck, you went to Big and Tall, you got that shit. Like that shit looked terrible.
That nigga Tim Duncan was something else, man. That nigga could play basketball, though. I'll give it to him. That nigga was good. I didn't like that nigga.
Damn, bro. Y'all really be doing stupid shit, man.
That's a good block by AD, though.
Still, though, y'all just be doing dumb shit.
All right, let me get back to KD. Gave the ball to Kyrie. That's a mismatch. It just don't make no sense to me, bro. Like, that's a good shot by Kyrie. I know he can make it, but it's like, KD, just get the ball.
No, he doesn't.
Of course not.
No, not even close.
The only nigga that could probably even do that and have a chance to do it, in my personal opinion, is probably be Kobe. I mean, the only nigga to probably even get to do something like that. Other than that, Bron.
And that would be what? That would be year what? Maybe 5 or 6 Kobe. Sheesh, Bron, man.
Bron was third year, I think. I believe.
Bron is just not hitting no good shots for y'all right now, man.
I don't know, bro. To me, it looked like he didn't care, bro, because you was talking about that free throw line, bro. He was going. That's a big hit by KD. The way he was just going to the line, it was just so lethargic. He was just like out there. He was just like.
Well, I think like what I've noticed from Bron, like over the last 4 to 5 years, it's almost like he kind of like he has such a feel for the game. It's almost like he knows, especially as he gets older and he's trying to keep his longevity. It's like, I don't think we're gonna win this, so I'm taking my foot off the gas. I think this started all the way back to when they played the Spurs with the Miami Heat. I think that's when it first started. When LeBron would start seeing certain things and he'd be like, well, this game doesn't look like it's going to go on my way, so I'm not going to go crazy on the gas.
I think it's even before that, nigga. I seen that nigga do that shit against Boston, nigga, when he was in the Cleveland, nigga, like his last year, nigga. Now you can say it's
fuck out of here. Niggas ain't real LeBron fans if they try to say Bron quit on that Boston Celtics series. I watched that series. Nah, nigga. He for sure ain't quit. Come on now. That's disrespectful.
He was playing, but I'm just saying, like, he could have been getting 40 a game on them niggas. They could not stop that nigga, bro. And he would just
completely. But yeah, he could. But the Celtics, their team was just a million times better than us. And he could have had God come down.
Wow, this nigga just threw it off the glass to this nigga. This nigga Trae Young is crazy. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm just watching this next game. It's way better than this Laker game, boy. I'm telling you, you should have tuned in, man.
I want to, but I'm trying to have faith that the Lakers is going to come back. I like the work they're doing. Just don't do nothing stupid. Yeah, you should have gave it to him. The crazy part is Davis is starting to hoop. Y'all coming back, and it's like if Anthony Davis had been doing this, this should be a close game right now. This would be a 2-point game.
I told you in foul trouble, bro.
He wasn't in foul trouble the second half, though. The second half, the nigga was playing leisure.
He got his fourth foul with like 9 minutes left in the third quarter, bro.
Oh, my God, Bron, bro.
Talking about that pass?
That was stupid. Nigga, just take the shot. That's a buck. That nigga's lucky, bro. James Harden definitely who used to be because he would have hit that.
I told you, bro. James, I don't know what's going on with him, bro.
James Harden plays like that, like really, like you go to, you know what I'm saying? You go to the park sometimes, you go to the gym. There's always that one fat nigga that roll up, and you're like, man, that nigga weak the first time you see him. And all of a sudden, he get on the court, you're like, man, this nigga kind of nice. That's how James Harden plays. James Harden play like that fat nigga on an open run where you thought he's weak, and then he roll up. He got handles. He got a shot. But it's like this nigga won't get back on defense sometimes because he out of shape. Like we can use him every 3 plays because this nigga needs to take a break. That's James Harden, man.
Yeah, I don't know what's up.
Oh! I'm surprised AD didn't get injured from that shit, nigga.
I'm surprised B didn't get injured. That's a 300.
I'm surprised both of them wasn't laying on the floor like, nigga, I'm hurt. That nigga Embiid tried to lift off. The crazy part about it is that nigga didn't get up at all.
He landed hard as fuck too.
But you see how he really tried to get up and he didn't get up?
Bro, he's 300 pounds. Like, it'd be funny because I was telling the homie, I'm like, Bron is 6'9", 260. I mean, 6'9", 270. He was like, what? Bron is 270? I'm like, yes. He might, eventually,
That's probably cap. He's like 240. Come on.
No. Because they've been saying he's been.
If you think he's 270, nigga, you probably think the earth is flat, nigga.
Probably is flat, nigga.
Oh, my God, bro.
What, Bron's passing? Yeah, bro. Let me get up off that, nigga. That's bullshit over there. Let me get over
Y'all really finna, like, Bron really did 3 turnovers in a row. He looking worse than Westbrook out in that bitch. This nigga have a Westbrookian game. That's game right there. That's done. That's done. That's game. Melton again. This nigga Melton the superstar in this game. It's sad.
Bro, he been cooking, fool. He been hitting nothing but big threes, nigga. Big layups.
Oh my God, Reeves. How do you have 4 fucking turnovers in the fourth quarter, Bron? Over here, like, nigga, all these look away passes and shit like that. Like, nigga, just keep it simple, bro.
I know you want to be like looking like he didn't care, like from the jump though. Like, bro,
oh, Melton is killing y'all niggas, man. That's gang.
Yeah, bro, he has to have 30, bro. He has to. There's no way he doesn't have 30.
Was probably like the most fresh. Was like mad frustrating too, like for the Lakers. Is like, man, y'all looked really good at some point. You know what I'm saying? Then it's just like now it's like, man, it's like all y'all playoff hopes is once again dwindling away. It's like there was a point where it was like, oh, y'all might actually make the playoffs or the play-ins, but it's like y'all just be so like y'all roster is so aged. It's almost hard to believe that you guys can like pull off like a 8-game win streak type shit. Because I'm like, you know what I'm saying, LeBron's gonna have to sit out a couple games. AD gonna have to sit out a couple of games type shit. Like, it's not a good look, bro. But I'm gonna keep being in support of the Lakers because it's the Lakers. And we got legends on the team, and them niggas ain't gonna be here for like the next 2-3 years. So I'm gonna try and appreciate them while they here.
Yeah, let me get a.
By the way, that go ahead.
No, I'm just saying I'm about to get up off that stream, but I'm about to click onto this Milwaukee Bucks Mavs game. What?
Hurting your soul just a little bit too much.
It's just this 115. Like, if Bron was in his prime, then I'm like, we got a shot. But that nigga, man, please. That nigga.
But I'm like, but it's like you can't put that on Bron though. It's AD. Like check this out. If Bron was in his prime, he was in foul trouble, and he didn't end up not being in foul trouble to the second half, or really to the fourth quarter, and y'all still lost. Who would the blame go on? LeBron. So it's like AD is blanketed by the fact that he has a LeBron, and it's like we're still thinking he's still that guy, and he's not. LeBron's mad older.
This nigga is the chosen one, bro. Like, at the end of the day, bro, when you're the chosen one, regardless of what you want to put it, bro, you can say fuck out of here. Bro. AD was never no chosen one. He's never been no chosen nothing, bro. He might have been.
Talking about he's a top 75 player.
Well, Dwight's not, so that doesn't mean nothing to me.
To you, it don't, but you can't say, okay, if somebody labels somebody something, he has to live up to the hype.
Ever going to be a top 20 player of all time?
None of that matters. You can't say
so labels that don't matter, but then that matters because he's top 75. That don't matter.
I'm about to tell you, you can't say labels don't matter if you're saying the label of being the chosen one for LeBron matters, but the label of being a top 75 player for AD don't matter.
But I'm saying, though, LeBron is supposed to be one of the greatest niggas to ever do it, so he's always going to get this blame that a nigga like AD will never ever get, and that's just how it's gonna go.
But that's not logical, though. It's not logical, especially when you're talking about a man who's about to turn 38 years old.
He should never be in the top 75 over Dwight Howard, but he is. And we gonna go off logic, but we're not off logic now. We're going off emotions. We're going off of all the other things that people put into that list.
That doesn't make any sense though, because I'm like, if statistically, if we're going off of what these people say, okay, this is what LeBron's done, this is what he's averaged, this is where we place him, this is how we feel about him. But then all of a sudden, when it comes to AD, we're like, all right, they said this, and that about AD, but we're not gonna pay attention to it because I feel like AD ain't that good. Like you kind of like going against your own argument. Because I'm like, you can't all of a sudden say, oh, if LeBron was in his prime, y'all would win, but at the same breath, not even acknowledge the fact that 80 was in foul trouble and my guy only has like 21 points and Joel Embiid smoked him. You really telling me if 80's been playing like he's been playing, y'all would lose? Especially when 80's supposed to be your guy? So it's like it doesn't make sense to me when the L's come in. LeBron, if he could have did this, if he was still the old LeBron, y'all would have won. But it's never like, yo, 80 did not do what he was supposed to do, especially since he's the leader of the Lakers right now. That is your main guy. You guys win and lose based off of 80's production, and it's been proven throughout the course of this season. When 80 plays well, y'all win. When he doesn't, y'all lose. So it's like I don't understand how we can put anything on LeBron at this point. Like my guy has like what 3, maybe 4 years left in the league. Maybe
out there, bro. He gonna get the blame, bro. I don't make the rules. I just play him.
Nah, I think you follow by the rules that, in your personal opinion, will disrespect Bron.
Come at AD, blame, but you can't bro. Well, the other night you said we lost the Indiana game when I was saying LeBron should have made a better decision. You say no, it was Westbrook's fault. But this whole fourth quarter, Bron's been doing dumb shit. But then you're like, it's AD's fault. It's like that don't make no sense to me. You can't minute.
I've been criticizing Bron this whole entire quarter. I've been like, he's making bad passes, he's making turnovers.
Old Bron wouldn't have been doing that. That was my statement.
But that's a false narrative because it's not old Bron. This is literally an age Bron. So even though I can criticize him on those things, at the end of the day, ultimately, you guys would be in a position to win if AD performed how he's supposed to perform, regardless of what LeBron did, regardless of what Westbrook does. Like, that's what it is. If it's your team and you're the best player on the team and you carry the team, like if it was the Bucks, if Chris Middleton fucks up in the fourth quarter, Jrue Holiday fucks up, it's on Giannis to make up for it and get to the W. And at the end of the day, if they lose or they win, majority of the blame is going to go on Giannis. So I'm saying we need to keep the same energy for AD. I'm like, I don't understand how all of a sudden the energy changes because LeBron is on the court. Yes, he's one of the best to ever do it, but the nigga is old. We got to let that shit go. I'm like, we got to hold this man AD accountable. We can't big up AD when he's having the greatest games in the world, right? Say he's MVP contender, all this stuff, but then when he has a bad game, it's like, well, LeBron should have did this. It's like, nah, we got to hold him the same accountability in every situation. Oh, get that shit out of here, Brooke.
I'm in this Brooklyn game, man. Oh, okay, Brooklyn.
Y'all got to play more fast pace.
We can't, bro.
How Brooklyn looking?
They won. Oh, that nigga hit that 3.
Salute to Brooklyn.
Nah, I lied. That nigga hit that 3. I didn't know he was gonna hit that 3. That's a crazy.
So what's tied it up?
It's 116, 118. I mean, they should win this game.
How much time left?
6.6.
See, Dirk doing the same thing. I'm like, you being biased, man. You can't be expecting so much at LeBron's age right now. He can only do so much. This is 80's team. If
nigga, you does not perform, of course he gonna say I'm biased. Nigga, you're a Brown fan. Y'all both Brown fans. Y'all both gonna say that. Y'all being biased. You
sound biased though. You do sound biased. I'm like, how can you put it on a 38-year-old man that y'all took the L?
I didn't say
you're not gonna talk about man 80 being in foul trouble the whole first half and some of the third.
You make it a whole assumption that I'm saying everything that we did tonight was all Bron's fault. All I said was, Bron, if he was younger, we would have won this game. That's all I said. And you said, that's not fair. And then you went on this tangent. I never said AD doesn't take
It's not fair because in reality, if LeBron was younger, y'all wouldn't need AD on the team. He would be able to win with just Westbrook. So it's a false equivalency, and it takes away from the blame of AD.
But you didn't ask me who you think whose fault it was of the whole game. I just gave you a glimpse of what it was, and you said that must be everything he said. Y'all both assumed that's what I was thinking when it wasn't.
So who would you put the blame on? Oh wow, the refs.
Bro, I've been saying it all year though. I've been saying AD is the guy. That's what I've been saying all year. So just because I make a statement about Bron does not mean that blame AD. I'm not Stephen A. Smith. I'm not switching up the program. I'm telling you, it's always gonna be AD. I don't need to have to say it every day. It's AD's fault. We know it's that nigga fault. We traded all our goddamn picks for this nigga. So we not winning, nigga. It's his fault. But I'm not gonna keep saying it because everybody we already know that. But because I make a statement about if we had a younger Bron, we win this game. That's a fact. Regardless if you want to acknowledge that or not. saying that's not fair. I'm not diminishing what he did today, but he clearly was not investing to the game. I saw it from start to finish. I seen how he was playing. He didn't care. He didn't care. I saw it. He was like this. Every time something happened in score, he just like. So I'm just like, he's not caring. He don't care. He get a dunk, and then he don't run back, and then they score, and then he's mad again. I'm like, well, damn, nigga.
That's how I know you. That's how I know you have not watched LeBron the entirety of his career.
It doesn't matter if I did or didn't. I'm watching today. I'm telling you what he was doing. He did not look like he cared. That's just
it does matter because you judging a 38-year-old year. What is it? 20, whatever the case is. Trying to say he doesn't matter. He don't care. All this type of different stuff.
He didn't look like.
I'm like, have you watched the game when they got the W's? It's like I'm telling you, a dude of that magnitude, that talented, going down probably top 3 player ever. He understands the game to a level we will never get. So I'm pretty sure he feels and he understands like, yo, we're putting ourselves in a position where we're probably going to lose this game if we continue to play this way. And I've seen that from LeBron for a majority of seasons when he was with Cleveland. Like when there was games when it kind of got out of hand, he would just be like, oh, I'm tapped out. So I'm like, in this particular game, obviously, I didn't.
Regardless if you want to put it in the way, you can make a call at once. It's not caring. If I'm in a game and I can see, oh, we're not going to lose, I stop caring. I stop being like, I'm not going to do it as much as I would do if I had a chance to win. So I'm going to walk up the court. I'm not going to sprint back. If somebody has a layup and I can stop him, I'm going to let him get the layup. That's all not caring characteristics, regardless of it doesn't matter about age. He's on the court. I'm not.
Age always. When we're talking about a young man's game, age always come into factor.
Well, then stop playing basketball, then, bro. Retire. I'm not going to sit here and not give him criticism. Like Kobe was playing. He was getting criticism, regardless if he wasn't or not.
Kobe, by the way, in the same. If we're talking about the same years, Kobe's stats is trash compared to what LeBron did, and everybody was putting that man on a pedestal.
I'm saying Kobe was hurt though. Kobe had one of the craziest injuries you could have.
He was hurt 1 year. He got an Achilles injury, and that's it. No, like before that, if you would, I've already went through this. Like me and Derpy already went through this where I showed like when we because I was backing Kobe, but then when we compare his stats, I was like, yeah, Kobe's stats don't even come close to LeBron's when it comes to the beginning of his season, and also when it comes to the ending. The last 4 or 5 years aren't even comparable. So I'm like, for us to go off of eye view and say, oh, he not caring, he not contributing, all this different stuff. It's kind of like mind blowing to me.
I never said he wasn't contributing. I say it didn't look like he cared. That does not. My statement.
That's mind blowing to me, though. What are you contributing that to, though? If he doesn't look like he cares, you're saying that's the reason why you guys lost.
You keep saying that. I never said we lost because of that.
That's a question.
I mean, it's an attribute. If you have your best player, and I play basketball, so I know, and I'm working on my body mannerisms. When you have your best player do certain things and react a certain way almost every play, and it looks like he's disgusted about certain things, it can affect players regardless of age. LeBron is 38, but he's still regarded as one of the top players in the league.
I didn't know LeBron was the best player on the Lakers. Last I checked, I thought it was AD. AD was supposed to be
one of your best players. I didn't say the best. I said one of the best.
AD should be your leader, right? So you shouldn't be paying attention to what LeBron doing.
But it's not going to happen like that, bro. It's still
you go as AD goes.
Trumps what it's supposed to be, right?
Not in basketball.
If you go, what do you mean not in basketball?
Age don't mean shit in basketball. It all means the production and your talent.
Look at Chris Paul, or do niggas look at Devin Booker?
Devin Booker.
Cat. Because when they was going on their run, you said they all looked at Chris Paul. So you
how many years ago was that?
It was last year, nigga.
How many years ago was that?
It was a year ago. They was in the finals. What do you mean?
So do you know what a year means when you a 36-year-old man playing a sport that's a young man's sport?
But to me, you can't switch it now. You can't say now they look at Devin Booker a year later.
Of course, because that's the new leader. I'm like, bro, you have done like like obviously I'm not saying I'm old, but you're gonna understand as you get older, a year, 2 years makes everything when it comes to athletic performance. So 1 year, yes, LeBron can be, like I said, in 2020 when you guys won the chip, LeBron was the guy. 2 years later from now, he is not, and that's not because he doesn't want to be, but it's because that's how quickly Father Time gets you when it comes to an athletic sport. And I'm like, if you don't realize that and you're still looking at LeBron and saying you should be leading us, they got the wrong people on their team because they should be looking at AD. AD is a leader. AD is 28, 29 years old. He's in his prime. He's supposed to be the guy making everything happen. So if you don't put all of the blame on AD and you're looking at LeBron and you're saying, well, LeBron should be running up, going on this fight, it doesn't make any sense because no other team will we look at and we would see a young 28, 29-year-old who's averaging numbers that we're saying is MVP, and then they have an old legend on it, and we'll be saying, well, the old legend should be performing and not the young 28, 29-year-old. That sounds absolutely ridiculous to me. That sounds ridiculous. We've never done this ever before. This is the only time we've done this.
Bro, just accept it and be like, that's how great he is. You don't have to combat what other people are going to say. You could just be like, that's just how great he is, and just take that to the bank. But I'm saying to you that they're looking at LeBron as the leader of that team. Regardless if you say it's
that's what you think, but from what we've been told, AD is the leader.
You keep who's telling you this? Where are your sources that they're all saying AD is the leader?
The media.
The media.
That's what the LA Lakers said. That's what the LA Lakers said.
That they talked to Kevin Durant.
That's what LeBron said. That's what Darvin Ham said. They all said AD is the leader. He's a guy. He's the person that we're passing this torch on. When AD got traded to the Lakers, the press conference was LeBron saying, yeah, he's going to be the number one option. He's going to be the guy who's going to carry the torch. Like you acting like that's all brand new news.
Booker was the number one option on their run to the finals. Was he the leader of the team?
Devin Booker was a number one option with a run to the finals, but Chris Paul was the leader of the team.
Okay, so just because you're saying that he's the leader and y'all want him to be something does not mean he's going to be that in everybody's eyes. It's still media trained, bro. When you're going to the media, they're still going to say things that they want the people to know and want them to believe in. But it doesn't mean that everybody believes that. If I go right now and say, I think that Colgate is the best motherfucking toothpaste out there, and I work for Colgate, I could tell you like, hey, I don't believe that, but I'm getting paid to believe that. So I'm going to say that. Just because they're saying that does not mean they all believe that, bro. Patrick Beverley, I'm guaranteeing you looking at more LeBron than he's looking at AD.
I think the eye test is pretty easy to go off, in my personal opinion. If you're looking at LeBron to be the leader, then you're an idiot. The nigga gonna be in the league for 2 to 3 more years.
Idiots. I'm telling you that they're looking at that nigga still.
That's what you think. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. And if they are looking at him and they're saying he's a leader, for you to put the same amount of pressure and to put the same amount of, if you don't perform, this is on you, and a 38-year-old, that's why y'all got a losing. That's why y'all got a losing record.
But I'm saying
that's why y'all got a losing record, and a lot of y'all fans is delusional because you guys are sitting here and trying to put it on LeBron, and it's like this nigga's old. Like y'all sound crazy.
I'm saying that just because they look at him as the leader does not mean that they're giving him all the blame. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about the team aspect. I'm saying they look at LeBron still. They're not saying we're losing because of LeBron, but they still look at him as that guy. Like you're LeBron James. Whatever you're saying, we're going to listen to you.
But like I'm like you were saying, you was pointing out, oh, him not doing effort on this and doing this, and like it's going to affect the team, all this type of stuff. They should not be looking at LeBron for, okay, this is what we need to do, and this is how we continue. They should be looking at AD. They should move how AD goes because AD is your best player on your team.
That's like saying we shouldn't be looking at the white people and looking for them to help us get out of our own situation, but we do. I'm saying just no matter because you're saying that they shouldn't
disagree with me right there.
Huh?
So you disagree with me right there.
But I'm saying just because you said they shouldn't be doing that doesn't mean they're not doing it. That's my point to it. You're making it seem like that's what I'm saying.
I'm telling you it's wrong though. I'm like, I'm not supporting that idea. I'm like, any motherfucker who's saying that's the case, or if it really is the case, they're dumb. That's why you guys are losing, because you're looking to a 38-year-old to be your best player and to be your leader. Rather than looking at the 28, 29-year-old.
What it is, bro. I'm telling you, they are looking at LeBron still. Because if they were looking at Anthony Davis, things would be in a different light. But they're still
that would be even worse.
Well, they'll be even worse than then is he the leader then?
Of course. He's your best player. Your best player has to be the leader. Am I wrong? Tell me one team where the best player is not the leader. There's not one. And if it is, they probably losing every game. Orlando Magic. Bobo out there playing the best, but some would say he's not the best player on the roster.
Well, they just don't have no. They don't got no nigga in their starting lineup over 23 years old, so that's why they're really losing. They don't got no veterans.
So if your best player is not your leader, that's a recipe for disaster. That's like putting together a team, and you know the person who can lead you to the promised land. Man, he may not be good with finances. He may not be good with talking to people. He may not be good with communication, relationships. But you know, this motherfucker has a drive where he's gonna do everything he can to put us in the best position. If you're not making sure he's in the spot or he's controlling what needs to be controlled in order to get you to a certain place, and you put someone else there, you're not gonna be able to win. You're not gonna be able to get to where you want to be. So I'm like, it is LeBron. LeBron's an anomaly. LeBron, like same way people were in the Michael Jordan era, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird era. Like we're seeing greatness ourselves in LeBron, but it's like my man's has 2 to 3 years left. If you're really putting the same amount of pressure, the same amount of responsibility on LeBron at 38 years old, your team is gonna lose. That's all I'm saying. Your team gonna take a L because that nigga too old to do anything now. And see, me being a LeBron fan, I've known that since 3-4 years ago. He had to have certain people around him, which is a fact.
Look, I'm just telling you how them niggas is viewing the team, bro. Them niggas is looking at LeBron as still the leader of the team, regardless if they go to the media and tell you something different. It's just what it is, man. We're not at 500 for a reason. The AD has 28 and 11. It's too late. We're down.
Well, yeah, he got all his points, nigga, off of garbage time.
Y'all be confusing me, dog. Y'all lost to the Kings today, but I feel like y'all should have blew these niggas out. These niggas.
I told you, bro. There's no confusion when it comes to the Cavs. I told you, Donovan Mitchell, great player, but when it comes to the actual trade, it's gonna end up being a fraud.
Okay, that makes sense. He didn't play.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. And if guess what? If we would have contacts and Laurie Markin, one of them wouldn't have played, we still won. Our team is trash now. We're focused on one player. Don't get me started.
Don't get me started. Y'all still third in the East, though. That's good, though. Y'all still third in the East.
That's because let's be real. I'm gonna be 100 with you. It's either the NBA is a little bit more equaled out when it comes to competitiveness.
Out, bro.
Or niggas are just they're just not that good anymore. What's going on?
No, bro.
Like no one's really just legitimately just like the best team right now.
Hold on, look. I'll tell you my every ranking in my season from East and West. Look, for the East,
real quick, tell it because I gotta pee like a mug. So go ahead, tell the people and answer.
Well, you're not gonna know. I'm trying to go to your point. You're not gonna hear my point. Well, I'll talk about something else. I'll come back.
Right, just hold in. I gotta pee so bad, bro. I'll be right back.
117, 119. When did this happen? Where was I at? Look, nigga, get to talking. Lakers to cut the lead down. Who did what? What did I miss? Okay, AD made the free throws. Then he stole the ball and he hit the three. Oh, okay. Oh, he missed the. We can still get to the overtime. I doubt it. We don't got nobody to make that three, but interesting. What Austin Reeves? That'd be the rest out of triple double. Austin Reeves, that'd have to be the person to make the three. We don't shit. Bron. If Bron shoots the three, we're not gonna win. Damn, Milton had 30 though. That's crazy. For y'all don't know, man, I used to hoop with Milton at USC. My boy used to go up there, man. I used to hoop all the time against that nigga, man. I don't want to say I knew he was going to the league because I say this. When we used to hoop against him, I wouldn't say that he was just dynamic, but in the games, when we used to watch him at the games, he would do everything. So when he did go to the league, it didn't surprise me because he did everything. But when we was in the gym, no, that nigga Milton wasn't no 30-year-old. I didn't see no 30 in the league type nigga how he hit in the night because his jumper wasn't all like that when I was playing against him. But as far as how he, is stealing the ball, he's playing defense and, he's doing all the little shit. Yeah, he's been doing that since SC for sure. But that jumper, he's for sure didn't worked on. That shit is butter now. 8 for 11? That's nasty. Okay, Fluence is back. So look, in my season, bro, the Wizards are 12 and 21. My Magic are 13 and 21. The Hornets are 13 and 19. Knicks are 14 and 19. Pistons are 16 and 19. Heat are 16 and 17. Toronto 16 and 17. Pacers are 17-16. Cavaliers 19-15. Hawks 19-14, Bulls 20-12, Brooklyn 21-12, Boston 22-11, Bucks 22-10, and then Philly 22-9. And then on the East is 22-12 Clippers, 20-11 Memphis Grizzlies, 2011 Denver Nuggets, 2012 Pelicans, 18. You get my point though. I can keep going, but you see how it's all close in proximity of it's like no gap. Remember back in the day, like the Lakers or the Celtics or even the Cavs at one point, the Heat, like they have a big ass separation from like first to the eighth seed. Like they be winning like 60-something games, and like the eighth seed might win 30 something. You know what I mean? Like the gap isn't as big as before. Like it's 5 games from the eighth seed to the first seed in the West, and then it's 6. No, it's 4.
By the way, real quick, Derpy, you a little bit ahead of me right now. So if he hits all 3 of these, please let me know because I really want to know. Because if this goes into overtime, it's fucking crazy.
Wow, he got on me because I thought it was over, nigga. I didn't clicked off. Only reason
I stopped watching it. I stopped watching. Then I seen Derpy's comments, and he was like, "It's only a 3-point game." 10
Only
points.
reason I'm still watching it is because I put it on the Bucks stream, and the Bucks.
Oh, and it's still showing.
Yeah, I guess so. They won't go until
this one's over.
This nigga's a bum.
He missed the third. Shit. Bum, damn, he could have tied the joint, bro. That's game, y'all. That's probably why Derpy said, win. Wow.
Oh, they turned the ball over. Oh!
Who did? Sixers?
Really? Or Lakers? They turned the ball over.
Davis is at the line. Derpy said Davis is at the line. Anthony Davis got fouled somehow.
The ball over, bro. Oh,
and they had to, and they fouled him. Is AD gonna make? Are y'all going about to win?
Watch it, dog. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
Is y'all gonna get a dub?
You gotta watch it.
No way, bro. No fucking way, bro.
They turned it over.
Are y'all about to get the dub?
I don't know, bro. Oh, this is crazy.
Think y'all gonna get the dub, bro? AD gotta make 2.
That shit over.
He gotta make 2.
Hey,
Derpy said Davis is at the line.
Russ could have really went up and he gave it back to AD. That was smart because he probably would have tricked the layup. That was brilliant. Brilliant by Russ.
Davis make both. Then before Derpy spoils alerts it. Okay, Derpy said the first was made, so that's tied up right there.
He missed the second one, bro. Nigga don't got no ice in his veins. I told you, bro. He's not.
Say that. You already seen him miss it?
He's not what we thinking, bro.
You already seen him miss it? Yeah, oh no, you were right. AD choked. He missed the second one, but we got overtime.
He got to make both though, bro.
The win though. Aren't y'all just down by 1?
Both. He has to make both, bro. You and me both know.
He missed 1. He said blame AD. He missed 1.
You just want to give me.
We got overtime.
You just wanted me to give him motherfucking blame. I'm giving him fucking blame. He's got to make fucking both.
We got overtime. Goddamn it! I didn't expect this to happen, man.
Fuck that. He got to make fucking both.
Fuck y'all gonna be able to pull it out overtime?
Fuck that shit, bro.
AD really missed the game winner. That's crazy, bro. Like Reeves missed a shot where y'all could have definitely. Well, it was honestly the best interest for him to miss, right? Because y'all had a chance to actually win.
No, it was better. I mean, it would have been good just to tie it up, but the fact that we could have won the game, nigga, make the fucking free throw.
That's crazy. I did not. I'm like, salute
right now.
Dirt,
nobody gonna blame this nigga for missing. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be the first nigga to say something.
Yeah, like, pull it up. What's the Twitter's looking like? What's the tweets? Crazy. The tweets. The Twitterish.
AD gotta make that, man. No way around it.
Y'all, if that was Bron at the line, y'all would kill that man.
Because it's the same thing with Kawhi, like against the Heat, right? He missed that free throw, which led to them being able to tie the game up and going to overtime and losing. And Kawhi makes both those free throws.
If that was Bron, y'all would kill Bron if he missed that joint.
I'm already on his head. I was trying to get on his head more, and you talking about y'all going to overtime. I'm like, no, nigga, we gotta win the game.
I was just happy about it because I didn't expect overtime. I'm like, that's fire. Friday night, that's fire. Nigga, I'm not mad at it.
Man, fuck that. 80 weird. I had to like that. I don't want to retweet it, but I like that. Yeah, weird, nigga.
I don't give a fuck about none of this shit.
Man, that nigga 80 is like what, bro? Like what the fuck, bro?
Dirk said Austin Reeves missed the free throw to tie it. If 80 made that first, honestly, you would have won. So both of your favorite players, Laker fans, choked. Damn, if Reeves is one of your favorite players as a Lakers
I
fan,
know
man,
that's
I don't know
crazy
what
if
y'all
Reeves
been
is one of
watching.
your favorite players on the Lakers right now, dog. But he probably is, bro. As much as
Yeah, a lot of people
we
probably
got
do love Reeves, man.
they probably like that. He the new Caruso, but like
Not
maybe
even
they
close
just think
though,
he
bro.
was cuter or something. I don't know. I don't know how these
Like
bitches.
I've been said, I'm like Reeves has much more potential than Caruso, but like I said, I still believe Caruso. He really showed out when time was to show out. Like that nigga really showed
How
it.
the
Like,
fuck you let the Lakers take you to OT? Oh, this is a Philly nigga over here talking shit. Ah, they hot.
hey, if y'all win though, that's gonna be fire, bro. I'm not even finna
Hey,
lie to you.
Westbrook has a triple double off the bench, and I guarantee you, not none of the media outlets is gonna say anything positive about it. And I just
Well, he has
showed
the
you.
most triple doubles in the NBA. Period.
But it doesn't matter. He's coming off the bench and getting triple doubles, but nobody's going to say anything about that. They're going to give him nothing. They're not going to praise him when he's doing good. They're only going to critique him when he's doing bad. And that's why Russell Westbrook must be a real ass nigga. And we don't know exactly what he's doing outside, but he's doing some real ass nigga shit. Because only real niggas don't get praised.
Dr. Umar said it himself. He said, look, they asked him on that Breakfast Club interview, they said, well, you know, you got a lot of criticism about the school opening up and all that stuff. And a lot of people, you know, that made a lot of accusations.
Oh, he missed that?
It's already overtime? Oh, it is. Damn.
Yeah, what? That was crazy, bro. I know Bron is really slapping him in his face right now in his brain. Like, I missed that.
They said to Umar, they was like, why don't you get back at the people? Why don't you say nothing? You know what I'm saying? Everyone was accusing you of all this and that. And he said, look, if you know whatever you're doing is genuine, I'm fucking this up completely.
No, I know what you're saying. He said if you're doing something that's very genuine and at one point that you had a destiny or you had a plan,
and people are demonizing it, I don't got to respond to it because they're going to see the end accomplishments, the fruition of whatever I'm doing. That's going to be the ultimate get back.
Yeah, it's kind of like when if a teacher told you you wasn't going to be shit outside of high school. And I go to college and you get to the NBA. It's like, yeah, bitch.
Yeah. No way. James Harden traveled his ass off.
I'm just mad Bron like missed that. Like, I can't believe he missed that. It was so easy.
I didn't see it. What was it? I didn't see what happened.
Westbrook,
Derby said he got fouled.
Who got fouled? Westbrook. Anyway.
Nah, LeBron when he went up for that joint.
He probably did. It was some contact. Like, he still could have made it, though. But I think it was just so easy. Like, Westbrook threw a perfect pass because he sealed him perfectly. And, like, he just put two. Like, I've done it before, so I know exactly. Like, you just put a little bit too much on it, and it just rolls out. It was very crazy. Bron is probably just like, wow, I can't believe that happened.
What you saying? What you saying? Shawty, what you saying?
So Crawford wins in how many rounds tomorrow? Did you watch the weigh-ins? Go West! Go West!
Crawford. Bucket.
Damn, right?
Bucket. Oh my God, that's crazy. You can't miss something like that.
That shit hard as fuck off that backboard.
Like nigga, he went up like he was gonna dunk it. Why didn't you dunk it?
He don't really dunk with it.
That's game.
Nah, it's not. We can still win.
I just y'all be doing stupid shit. Like y'all be having some of the most like there's a bucket right there, and then
Wright should have just kept it longer and then threw the lob to AD trailing. That's what he should have did.
Let's be real. Westbrook should have made that goddamn layup.
He should have, but
he threw it off the backboard, nigga, like he thought someone was gonna catch it and dunk it.
But he can't control his speed sometimes, bro. He should have just kept the ball longer and controlled his speed because he caught it, so he was like, I gotta go up. And that nigga was
going to dunk that thing, then. You gotta dunk it. Go for the dunk if you're gonna be coming with that much force, man.
Maybe Russ don't got it like we think anymore, man. Maybe that he gotta be timely with his shit too.
Baby, come dance for me. Baby, come dance for me.
Because out of all the niggas, he the one that don't get no break, nigga. They be on his head all times. Wow, these niggas lost to the Hornets. What the hell?
Cool.
Nah, it's in my season. What do you think? Is that offensive foul? What are you saying?
Shit, if you want me to be 100 with you, I think that should have been an offensive foul.
Biasedly or unbiasedly?
Unbiasedly. James Harden, majority of his motherfucking drive-ins is charges. So
call up hell. Yeah, coaches challenge. They challenge that? That's a terrible challenge.
Shit, you only got one left, right?
You only get one.
Okay, there it is.
he was moving. Like, there's no way you can even. Why would you even challenge that? Like, he wasn't even set. Now, if he was set and they called that a block, then bet. But I'm like, niggas on his back foot. Like, there's no way.
But it's because James Harden is using his shoulder, man.
I mean, everybody does though. It's not just him.
Yeah, but they specifically changed the rules to make it where you ain't able to use your shoulder. I'm like, that's why James Harden ain't be able to get the line like that.
I mean, Giannis uses his shoulder if you watch him.
Yeah, but not in the same instant the way that Harden does.
Well,
Harden does it deliberately. Like, you'll see Harden deliberately do the shit where he goes, like, that's why they changed the rules.
Like you did like 8 steps, nigga.
Yeah, that's what Harden be doing. Him and Giannis be doing that shit. Giannis be traveling like a motherfucker too.
Crazy though. Like, sometimes I be like, no way.
They take 5 steps to get to the rim. They don't say nothing. Like, nigga, that was a Euro step. Like,
no, that wasn't. They finally call it. He be like, what? What did I do? I'm like,
nigga, you know you been doing that a lot, bro.
Damn, Russ.
Oh shit, what happened?
A nigga shot a 3-pointer when he probably shouldn't have, to be real with you. But
he definitely should have shot that shot. That's game right there. The crazy part, what I don't understand is this lineup. This is where I kind of get on Darvin Ham sometimes.
Like, why is Patrick Beverly in the fucking game? He sucks.
Exactly. Why do you have him in, but you don't have Dennis? I would have Dennis. Oh, he did this, but it didn't matter. I would have Dennis Schroeder in the game, bro. That was, come on, bro. Come on. The shot clock went off, man. Melton really going, Melton games, y'all niggas. That's crazy, bro.
No, that's for sure a shot clock violation, bro.
How do you have Beverly in instead of Schroeder, though? Can you tell me? Is Beverly a better defender than Schroeder, in your opinion? Oh yeah, no, that's not going to count. Like, in your opinion, would you say Beverly's a better defender than Schroeder?
No, he's just more aggressive. But I don't want to say he's better, no.
Okay, I'm on the same shit. I don't think he's better either. And we're talking about offense.
Just Schroeder's just little, like, he's not as tenacious, like, you know. That'd be his, like, the only knock I can really give.
But he makes up for it offensively, though. I'm like, he'll give you something on the offensive side. Beverly's just out there, nigga, just running around on offense. Like, fuck is you doing, bro?
Go, Brian.
Baby, come dance for me.
Damn, I never seen Brian do combos before. That's crazy.
I'm jealous.
Okay. AD got to shoot the 3.
Oh, man. I did not like that.
Yeah, we're done.
They taking some weird shots, bro. Like, why are you on the out? Like, why are you on the 3-point line, AD? You should be.
I know. Why not just go get 2 twos right now? We'll be down a point, and then if you're like 3 twos, we're up. Like, damn. I don't know, man.
Why are we floating around the 3-point line so much when we don't even have that many shooters in right now? You have Bron, AD, Westbrook, Reeves, Patrick Beverly. Like, there's no shooters on the floor.
Why is Lonnie Walker not in the game?
Lonnie Walker's not. I would have Lonnie Walker in instead of Reeves, and I would have Dennis Schroeder in instead of Patrick Beverly.
Jr. Somebody else besides that nigga. Golly. I ain't gonna lie, Darvin Ham, man. Y'all be looking crazy.
You love him some Beverly, man. Y'all lost the game off of this crazy ass rotation.
I agree.
I don't give a fuck what y'all got to say, man. This is a crazy rotation, man. Maybe come down for me.
We shouldn't even been in we're in overtime. We should have fucking won the game. Fucking bum ass nigga AD.
That's a tough shot. Y'all niggas just shooting just to shoot. Shit.
Bro, but it's AD.
Y'all open for the best type shit, nigga.
We should have gamed it with AD, bro. Like, for real. Like, no cap.
Yeah, if you want to really say, it's like, yeah, that's one of them. It's like, nigga, AD,
like, bro, like, when you're on the road,
free throw, broski.
When you're on the road, bro, you gotta make that free throw. Like,
yeah, because
when you're at home, you can get away with it because you're at the crib, you got the home court advantage. You feel me? The refs are most likely, but like, bro, you're on the road, you gotta put them to bed. There's no, oh, let's see what happens, and oh, let's just go to overtime. That's good enough. No, nigga, y'all damn near. It's like when Brown was on the road and George Hill missed that free throw, and everybody blamed J.R. Smith. But it was like he shouldn't even have to grab that rebound. Like, niggas should have made the fucking free throw and y'all fucking win the game. Oh, you saw the turnover? Yeah, bro, it's over for him.
Dog. It's just, but it's frustrating watching y'all because it's like y'all should be winning these games, and it's like what the, like, y'all literally gave this game away, bro. It's like Philly is not better than y'all. Like it's not
Especially with
even
that nigga
close.
number one on the
Y'all really
they
gave the
second
game
best.
away.
Pat Beverly being
You remember
man, I'm
Escalade
going to
from
put it.
RIP?
RIP. Who died?
Yeah, you remember Escalade from Street Ball? Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. What happened to him?
When Street Ball was popular, hot sauce, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's alive anymore. I think he passed away a little while ago.
That nigga's been dead for like 10 years,
But
bro.
basically, yeah. So basically, what I'm
This nigga-
saying is, first and foremost, the one thing I want to point out for y'all Lakers offense is why did you guys shoot threes the last 4 possessions? Okay. 2, doesn't James Harden reminds me of Escalade. I feel like he has the same exact game. That disrespectful?
Well, Escalade was 6'10", 350 pounds, nigga. So I don't know
I
why
know,
you.
but he had bars though. Do you remember he used to
Nah, he
cross
can't
niggas
handle.
up?
I remember them niggas was like, nigga, you can't dunk. That nigga was like, what?
And
He
then
was
he's
like, what do you mean I can't dunk? Nigga was like, you can't dunk. That nigga said, nigga, put some money up. Nigga said, I put 1,000. Everybody was going against him. Like, I put 1,000. I put 500, nigga. I put 300, nigga. You can't dunk. And one nigga was like, nigga, I bet that he can dunk. Nigga, I think it was like 500. Like, he was the only nigga to go on that nigga's side. That nigga must have went over to the court. He looked around and nigga just jumped and dunked that shit. They was like, what the fuck? He said, nigga, give me my fucking money, nigga. I was
remember
wrong.
that,
And
bro.
I was like, damn, that's the easiest finesse.
But that's how James Harden come off. Like he play like Escalade. Like he a big nigga. That guy handles. I'm telling you. My man James Harden, man, he need to be on that Jenny Craig.
Darvin is sus for that. How you spell Darvin? D-R-V-N?
DARVIN. That nigga said DAVN. That's crazy.
I don't know, nigga. I'm so mad, nigga.
Like, what the fuck?
I'm just
Nigga
like the
forgot so
fact
many
that
syllables.
I realized Lonnie Walker and Schroeder was on the bench, and we got fucking Austin Reeves. Now Austin Reeves been playing good, so I'm not that mad about that. But
Reeves does not perform in the clutch. Like I've noticed that watching y'all. Like Reeves disappears when it's clutch time. Like he'll play good during, like he'll have 20 points. He'll, exceed expectations. But when it's clutch time and he has to perform, he does some dumb shit. And it's like I've noticed that, and that's why it's like even though Reeves seems like overall he has more potential, he's overall a better player than Caruso. When Caruso was in the game during the clutch, he made all of the right plays. And one of the biggest things that you cannot take away from Caruso in comparison to Reeves is not only did he make the right plays, but his defense was impeccable. Reeves can't play a lick of defense in clutch. That nigga gets burnt, bro. Reeves isn't close to being as athletic as Caruso. So he tends to, when it's clutch time and things are on the line, he tends to just kind of be out there wandering, bro, and he gets taken advantage of. So it's like I don't understand the faith in Austin Reeves that Ham has in him. And I kind of see it the same way as Matt Ryan. Like when he was playing Matt Ryan a lot and he fell in love with that. Now you see he's not even on the team anymore. I think he needs to be a little bit like, look, let Reeves have his game. But I'm like, when it comes to clutch time, take that man out. Put in someone who can be in there who can defend and shoot the three. Reeves is not a good defensive player.
Bump all that. Pat Beverly was in with the last 5 minutes of overtime, dog. That's what we need.
Didn't do shit, but be out there running around, bro.
Austin Reeves be scoring the basketball. That nigga be out there giving us nothing. What was his plus and minus? Matter of fact, that's what I need to go see. +5? No way. That nigga was out there bullshit. Crazy shit, man. Pat Bev was out there weak.
Y'all lost the game you should have never lost. It's sad, man. We're gonna see a very good Lakers team, in my personal opinion.
Like
I think
the fact
this is good.
that Pat Bev played the second most minutes on the team.
What? How many minutes he play?
38.
Oh my god.
Actually,
what is Ham's love for Patrick Beverly so much?
I have no clue, bro. This nigga's averaging 4.2 points a game, nigga. The fuck is he out there for? Shooting 22% from the three. Weak ass nigga.
Patrick Beverly.
This my blood pressure rose up, nigga. I gotta stop talking about these niggas, man.
I almost wish it didn't go to OT, man. Y'all would have won the game. All AD had to do was hit a fucking free throw.
Go, man. Golly. Like, damn, nigga, lock in.
LeBron missed that free throw, nigga. He's getting crucified, bro.
Let me get back on AD, nigga, because I was on Darvin Ham top just right now. But I'm back on this nigga, AD.
Man, that was an emotional motherfucking game.
God, he hit
I
the
was
fuck.
done. I was already checked out. I didn't even want to pay attention to it. I wanted to move on, nigga. Then Derpy's like, hey, no, they only down by 3. Nigga, they have a chance to come back. And I'm like, oh shit. Get my emotions back high. 80 does some bullshit, misses a free throw. Like, how do you miss that free throw, bro? That was game. He could have game set matched it right there, bro.
And then that whole everything that him not playing the whole game is washed away. Now, yeah, I'm on him, man. I'm on his ass, man.
It's even crazy too because I'm like, when overtime comes, he's not even going crazy in overtime. I don't even blame him because I'm like, y'all shot 4 threes. Like y'all shot threes in 3 to 4 straight possessions, bro.
That shit got me mad, bro.
Like, why? Why ain't y'all trying to dominate on the inside? Like, it doesn't make any sense. That is not y'all game. That nigga Joel Embiid's hair look dry than a motherfucker. How the fuck are you sweating and play the whole game plus overtime and your hair look like fucking some...
You let him talk about, what do you put in your hair? Just berries and juices.
He probably don't even say that. He be like, you supposed to put things in your hair? That nigga hair look crazy, bro. That shit look dry than a motherfucker. But like if you rubbed your hand through it, nigga, you cut your hand. Nigga's hair look like soiled toilet tissue, nigga. The top of his head looks like you ever seen one of them Sharpies that has the eraser at the end? That's what that nigga head look like.
Damn, why
this nigga look like this nigga look like if you put your hand in his hair and then you take your hand off, your hand would be dry. I don't know. That was weak. I did the best I can.
I'm like, this nigga trying too hard now.
I'm upset. This should not have happened. I'm upset, nigga. It was a great game, though. It was a very enjoyable game. I got my money's worth, even though I ain't paid shit. But I enjoyed it. But I'm upset because I'm like, Lakers, y'all ain't shit, man. We're slowly going into an era where as we get older,
got my heart racing. All that bullshit.
As we get older, the next 10 years, the Lakers are going to be weak. Because this is the last, man. This is it. We're trying to hold on and hang on to what may be, but I'm like, maybe we just have to accept it, man. This shit ain't gonna work. AD's a fraud. The nigga's gonna show you something for 4 games, but after those 4 games, it's done. That nigga, my workout routine is the same as how effective AD is. He's like, look, I'm gonna give y'all 4 games off, and I'm gonna take a break, and I'm gonna give y'all maybe not. Now, actually, my workout routine is more effective than that nigga. That nigga has rest days like a motherfucker. I'm gonna give y'all 4 games. I'm gonna score 40 points, 15 rebounds, and I need to take 10 days off. Then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you what's going on.
What's sad is I was watching the Clippers the other day, and I was like, damn, man, I don't think I will ever see Kawhi just like dominate again, bro. I think it's over for my boy, man. I was watching that shit. I was like, damn, nigga. He's not looking like his mobility just doesn't look the same. Like, I mean, if you look, they like, what do you mean? He's still running up and like, nah, that's not.
Did he play? Kawhi played?
He played against the Magic the other night.
Oh shit! I didn't even know my guy was back.
Bro,
he looked good though.
Nigga, he played the Charlotte and hit that game winner. Then he played the Magic, and then he was back to rest.
Also, he hit a game winner versus Charlotte, and then against Magic, he didn't look back.
And then they played the Heat yesterday, and he didn't play, and they lost. Like, bro, I really had the Clippers coming out the West, and now that I know that he's not gonna be Kawhi of the like back before, nah, the Clippers ain't going nowhere, nigga, but the crib. That's what they.
Shit. Who knows if Kawhi's ever gonna be the Kawhi the same? I think that's.
He's done, bro. I'm looking at him,
bro.
Up
to the
like he might be able to still average 20, but he's not gonna be that 27, 25. What he was doing before. I don't see it. If he does, then I was wrong, and I'm glad. But from what I was seeing in them games, bro, he was just moving. His 3-ball don't look good. The mid range, it seemed like him getting to his spots is a little choppy. I don't know. People probably could be telling me I'm gassed up. Like it's early.
No, I haven't seen him play, but I'm like, I want to doubt it because I'm like, he ain't. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been out there in so long, so it's like.
And I'm not getting on him because he hasn't been out there. It's just sad because I'm like, I didn't think that would, be his demise was that injury, you know? Because I'm like, he was already moving gingerly if people was really watching him play. It's not like Kawhi was out there moving like he was the healthiest basketball player. Nigga was resting damn near the whole season before that shit.
But see, like the biggest question I have when it comes to Kawhi, me personally, is, you know what I'm saying, was that injury that they're saying it was that really what the injury is, or was it a lot more serious than what they're making it out to be?
I think it
That's what I
gotta
think
be
it
that.
is.
I think it's that.
That's what I
bro.
think it is too.
Like, there's no way, because I'm like, Jamal Murray's back and he's dunking on niggas and all types of shit. And they had the same injury, allegedly. So it's like,
Jamal
nigga,
was gone for a while though, at least a year.
Kawhi was gone for the same amount of time. He didn't play that one game last year.
Shit, you're not wrong. I'm trying to give this nigga the benefit of the doubt. Damn,
Hey, you know who's nice that
I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. You're not gonna come at the nigga like that. There's no reason.
I'm not coming at him. I'm just sad that he's not. We might not never see Kawhi in that you feel me, that mode anymore. Because Paul George, like, he's really disappointing me. I'm like, damn, bro, like niggas gave Russell Westbrook so much hate in his career, but you had your best season with that nigga, averaging 28 points a game. Since you left that nigga, bro, you haven't gotten over 25 a game yet. And I'm like, you're a 25-point plus game player, in my opinion. I think
so. So you definitely know how I feel about Paul George, but I've definitely turned it around ever since seeing how he's been able to manage dealing with someone like a Kawhi, where he expected a certain production from him, a certain amount of games, and he's continued to go forward. Like Paul George has had the worst injury. Like Kawhi's injury doesn't even touch what Paul George went through, and he's doing what he's doing.
You said
so. It's like I have a lot of respect for Paul George. That's my personal opinion.
But
am I wrong though?
I'm just saying that he was playing better with Westbrook. So I'm just saying, like, and you had to share, you know, the shine. Like Kawhi ain't been playing, so I'm just like, I just expect him to do more, and he's not doing it. So I'm like, I'm confused. I'm like, nigga, you like Tatum is getting all this love, nigga. You could be doing what that nigga doing, in my opinion.
Tatum has Jaylen Brown. Tatum has a whole team behind him. I'm like, I'm not saying the Clippers doesn't have a team behind him, but he still has that person where, you know what I'm saying, is going to give you 20, 25 a night.
We're talking about scoring points. And it's not like Paul getting double, nigga. I'm watching the games, bro. It's one-on-one fades, and he's just not going crazy. KD's averaging 30, and he's getting double. I'm not trying to say he's on KD level, but I'm just saying, like, there's teams out here that these niggas are still scoring points, and they're getting double teamed. And he's not getting double team. He's averaging 22. Well, I feel like he could be average. Like, I'm not saying he has to average 30, but I'm like, at least 25, 26. Like, he can do it. I know he can do it. But he's not doing it. You feel me? Like, we can make all the excuses we want for him, but I'm just like, I don't understand what's holding you back, Paul. Like you got all the skills. As far as watching basketball, you make it look sexy. He be like, ooh, and in his jumper. Like, everything just look good. But it's like, he just don't kill. Like, one game he'll kill. You like, damn. Paul George, that nigga. And then the next game he had 10 points. Like, what? Why you only got 10, bro? Go get 30 again.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that. I can't dispute that necessarily.
Yeah, bro.
I guess a lot of my respect level for Paul George came from the fact that he had such a horrific injury, and you see him consistently wanting to play after that. When I see a guy like Kawhi, where it wasn't as horrific of an injury, or at least I don't know because the details aren't out there. And it seems like he's just not. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to say anything that's not, accurate.
But you got to remember though, he was already a champion though. After already.
That's not an excuse, though. That's like we're looking at you as one of the greats.
But I'm saying though, he got 2 rings though. I'm like, Paul George is trying to chase a ring. I'm pretty sure Paul George had a ring, then it would be cool. You feel me? He wouldn't be trying to still go as hard as he's going. But I'm saying he could go harder though, Flu. That's all I'm saying. Like, he could go harder. He can. He could go average.
I think that's a little disrespectful toward.
If DeMar DeRozan can average 28 points a game, I know Paul George can do it.
DeMar DeRozan is nowhere near the same level as Paul George. Paul George is much better than DeMar.
But you're saying that, but he's not averaging 28 points a game. DeMar
points don't always.
DeMar made the Bulls a playoff contender team when he went over there. They wouldn't make the playoffs before he got there. That's a fact.
What? They had Levine and Vujacic as well. And Lonzo.
Just got there the same year as DeMar, bro. He was on Orlando.
That's my point. That's my motherfucking point.
But DeMar, I'm saying his presence.
Bro, Paul George was one of the coldest niggas on the Indiana Pacers before he got injured. You're really disrespecting Paul. DeMar's not even on Paul George's level.
That's
when it comes to accomplishments and what he's done.
That's disrespectful to DeMar though, because he was taking Toronto to the Eastern Conference Finals.
He wasn't taking Toronto to the Eastern Conference Finals. His team was.
Don't act like you acting like Paul George's team went nice, nigga.
Shit, they was cool. All I know is after
you used to play with them on 2K for a reason, nigga. They was
all I know is after Paul George left the Pacers, Roy Hibbert couldn't find another job, nigga.
I don't know what to tell you. Andrew Bynum.
Let me know what Lance Stevenson did after the Indiana Pacers.
Andrew Bynum couldn't find a team after the Lakers.
Let me know what Lance Stevenson did after the Pacers. When I look at the Raptors that he had, Kyle Lowry is still successful, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Ibaka was an essential player, still successful doing his thing.
Ibaka didn't get there until after DeMar was there, bro.
He wasn't there when DeMar was?
No, I remember they got him after when Kawhi got there, bro.
No, if you want to be 100 though, I don't really remember the entire roster setup.
Because remember that year, bro, they traded for Marc Gasol for Valanciunas, and then they got Ibaka.
Valanciunas was a beast with the Raptors, nigga.
He was
that might be a little over exaggerated, but he was a solid player. He was a 10-10 player.
Yeah, he was better in Memphis, bro. He had his come out party with Memphis. That's why he got that contract.
Well, he really had his come out party with New Orleans. I'm like,
no, he got his contract because of Memphis, though. I'm saying he got.
I know, but I'm saying no one knew Valanciunas was that good until he started doing the shit he did with Pelicans. Like, oh nigga, you could score 20 points and get 15 rebounds. Where the fuck this fit?
Facts though, but like I'm not like. Paul George is he got his signature shoe, right? So clearly he has some more to him than DeMar, but I'm not going to disrespect DeMar like he wasn't getting there, regardless if we go.
I'm not. I respect DeMar to a whole nother. I still remember to this day, and it'll always be a memory. I was with fucking whatever the name of it is, Marvin's AAU team, and we were going in for our tournament. And I always remember I saw DeMar when he was a senior in high school. He was like, that's DeMar DeRozan. He finna be great. I always remember. I seen that nigga, and his face looked exactly like y'all ever seen Rocky Road ice cream when it's still in the bucket.
Had bad acne.
That's how that nigga looked. And money changes everything. But I'm just saying, I always remember that. I'm like, y'all don't know. So I got nothing but respect for DeMar from what he's came from, what he ended up doing. Like y'all don't know. That's a different story. I was going to something totally different. I get shit mixed up because I was going to start talking about OJ Mayo.
What?
I was like, wait, hold on, nigga. I stopped my top five. I was like, wait, I'm getting stories mixed up, nigga.
I just remember when OJ was in high school, we thought Harrison was better than that nigga. I remember that, bro. We was like,
yeah, we were captain, bro.
Because Harrison,
young nigga shit.
Cold, nigga. But
that's young nigga shit. Like when I think about some of our comment, that's young nigga shit. I was like, there ain't no way. Harrison was nowhere near OJ Mayo, nigga. OJ Mayo was 6'7" with a jumper.
I was like, now you get gas in them niggas. Major.
I am 6'5".
But it sucks because Mayo was solid on the Memphis for like the first 2 years. He averaged like 18 and 17, and then.
But what I always remember was who was the other person who came out with? It was OJ and Michael Beasley, right? They came out kind of together.
And Derrick Rose.
I always remember when they were talking about OJ Mayo and Michael Beasley had a workout together in LA, and when they went, Michael Beasley was working his ass off, and OJ Mayo didn't give a fuck. I always sticks with me. I don't know how true this was. This might be rumors. I think that's rumors. Now I think about that shit sound like some rumors.
You gotta remember, OJ Mayo was the #1 player in his class since he was in 8th grade, nigga. He was at.
I know, bro. I remember. That's when like a lot of people don't like everything is internet and shit. Our day, Slam magazine. If you were in Slam magazine, we thought you was finna be the next motherfucking Michael Jordan.
Because Sebastian Telfair was supposed to. Niggas don't even know about Sebastian Telfair.
Brandon Jennings, Lance Stevenson.
Was cold,
we used to have DVDs and CDs, nigga, of mixtapes of talking about the greatest high school player. Like y'all don't even know, nigga, the era we from, bro. And I'm telling you right now, only 1% of them niggas actually lived up to their expectation.
Shit, nigga. Oh God, nigga. And we
probably less than that.
Out of all the niggas that came out from 2007 to 2011, bro, it's Kawhi. Kawhi overexceeded everything, nigga. Niggas said that he would barely.
Yeah, no one thought Kawhi was gonna do it. Bro, I still remember a lot of y'all don't know. I'm like, my brother played against fucking Kawhi when he was in high school at a tournament. And I remember like I don't know if my mom still has a video, but I remember watching it like 5, 6, 7 years back when when my parents used to still stay in the desert. And if you watch Kawhi, he was terrible. He was just a tall nigga. He was 6'7" on the court.
Bro, that's what niggas don't
That's
understand. Like, he was weak when he was in high school until he got to like
Crash.
junior year. He started figuring out the senior year. Like, he didn't really start getting good, bro, until he got like that third year into the Spurs.
Fuck out of here. Let's be 100. The nigga would have never figured it out if he didn't have people who was like, oh, you 6'7", you might go to NBA. I'm gonna invest everything into you. And we know some of them people. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, as far as potential, he like Jordan Hamilton was supposed to be better than Kawhi.
Bro, Tony Snell was better than that nigga. Tony is lucky that nigga got into the NBA.
You said Tony's lucky he got to the NBA?
Well, I should say he's lucky he stayed in the NBA as long as he has. The only thing that motherfucking kept him in the NBA was the game change. It was like, if you could shoot a three, we'll keep you in the game. That nigga learned to shoot a three with the Bucks. Sure. But Tony Snell is one of the only people who can score 0 points the entire game, and he's still on the team.
Man, you gotta get off my guy Tony, man.
I'm just being 100. I don't give a fuck. You could be 100 about me. Well, nigga, you were supposed to be this, that, and I'll take it. I'm like, you're completely right. But let me talk my shit about you too.
This nigga crazy.
I ain't where I want to be, nigga, but I gotta accept it.
I forgot my point though. Okay, so Kawhi overexceeded. Brandon Jennings did what he was supposed to do for the most part. I don't know why he didn't get to have the career he's supposed to have. Derrick Rose.
Injuries.
Oh, injuries. Okay. Derrick Rose
overexceeded, but he had high expectations. So him overexceeding those expectations was actually kind of crazy. It's just he got played because of injuries.
Like
Derrick Rose probably would have went down being the next Michael Jordan, nigga. Let's be 100.
I don't know about that, but he for sure would have been. He'd have been what Westbrook.
He would have been surpassed. So he wouldn't have been on Westbrook's. Like Westbrook is nowhere. Like I as much as I respect Westbrook.
He had a 31 point. Derrick Rose wouldn't be doing that. So
just off of the eye test, who was better in their prime, Westbrook or Rose?
I mean, Derrick Rose was, but Rose prime came way earlier.
Fuck the statistics, fuck the stats. Rose, like Westbrook is nowhere near Rose, bro.
We can say that the same thing with T-Mac and Kobe, though. I test nigga T-Mac looked better than Kobe at times.
I agree with that. Yeah, absolutely.
But we can't go off of that, right? We got to go off of what it really was.
That's fair enough.
That's all I'm saying. You feel me? Like, I test, if T-Mac never get hurt, nigga, Penny Hardaway never get hurt, nigga, them niggas is probably some of the craziest niggas ever do it, nigga.
Yeah.
Grant Hill don't get hurt. Grant Hill damn near died. Grant Hill was fucking the whole league
you just
up.
named three of probably the most what-if stories of the NBA.
What if stories ever, nigga?
Derrick
oh,
Rose,
my God.
T-Mac,
niggas don't give Grant Hill his
Penny Hardaway. That's 4 people. Like, y'all don't know. Like, those, that...
Shit, you can even throw Gilbert Arenas in there, nigga.
Gilbert Arenas makes me mad. I don't know why.
You don't like him as a person, I know. But
I can't stand him as a person.
Gilbert was crazy, fool. Gilbert was crazy as a player.
When this nigga be talking, I just be like, Gilbert, you make me so mad. Like, he just had a podcast. I was watching it. Antoine Jameson was on it. And Antoine Jameson, and I believe everything Antoine says. The reason why I do, and I shouldn't, but this is how I judge people, and it's probably not a good thing, but Antoine still looks like he could play to this day. So I'm like, okay, Antoine takes care of himself. He appreciates himself. And he said specifically, Gilbert Arenas had the same work ethic as Kobe. Do you believe that? That's what Antoine said. And it's like, I cannot believe Antoine. Antoine don't look like a nigga who's gonna lie.
I say this. During a certain stint, because that podcast I sent you, remember when I was telling you, he said he went to train with the Marine. Mm-hmm. I don't think it was as good as Kobe, but remember he was saying, he was like, I used to get to the gym and shoot. Kobe was way more dialed in, of course. But as far as wanting to be better, I believe Gilbert was on that same path, because he said, I used to get to the gym. He was like, this motherfucker Kobe, though, he already beat me to the gym. I used to get there 2 hours before. This nigga was 3.5 hours before, 4 hours or something. Like, so he had beat him to the gym. So he was like, out of respect, I'm gonna try to let Kobe finish, and then I'm gonna go and do my shit. He said Kobe ended up taking like that whole time. And so by the time Gilbert wanted to get on, he couldn't get on no more and get no shots because they had to set up or do something else. And he was like,
Gilbert, real quick, I don't mean to fuck, but I bet you Gilbert looks back at this and be like, damn, if I wasn't a young nigga, I would have got on the court with him. I would have got my shit in because I
Yeah,
realize now Kobe is doing that as an intimidation factor to say, nigga, I'm here. You don't deserve to be here, and I'm ruining your capabilities of being better, of progressing. Because when you're a
he
young
said,
nigga, you're all about respect, especially when you're talking about you're in a position, you're in all stuff. You're like, I gotta respect, I gotta respect. And it's too late when you realize it's like, oh wait, no, that nigga just did that to handicap me. Like I should have been shooting on the court with this nigga.
that's what he was saying. He was like, I never let that shit happen again. He was like, but in the moment, like I went, he said, I had a terrible night, nigga. I shot like 4 for like 19 or something. He said, so yeah, I got my get back when I gave that nigga 60 at the crib. I was like, oh, okay. So that's probably why he really went that crazy, nigga. But he's like the game before that, though, he said that's when he had that because they was asking about his 60-point game against Kobe. He was like, that's what motivated that game was because before I didn't get my shots. And then the next time I made sure I got everything I needed to do and I was focused more so. So as far as working hard, I believe that Gilbert worked hard because he went from.
And I do too. It's not me. I don't disrespect
It's
Gilbert.
just
It's just
Gilbert was
always
very childish and he didn't take the game as serious as Kobe. That's what I was
that's
saying.
my number one problem with Gilbert, but also number two when it comes to Gilbert. And I do give him respect when it comes to like this is why I have to give my respect to Gilbert. And it's why I have to give respect to a lot of the point guards during that time. We're talking about someone like Gilbert. Like, this is so disrespectful. Put them in the same. They said this, but I'm gonna say I don't give a fuck. Mo Williams. Y'all don't know how significant of an impact Mo Williams had on my life.
Shit,
I would
nigga.
cut socks
Jameer
because
Nelson,
my mama.
nigga.
But wait, let me finish. Because my mom and daddy wouldn't buy me no sleeves. I would cut socks so I could wear 2 sleeves because
God,
of
you
Mo
would.
Williams.
Like,
I love Mo
no.
Williams as a kid. I love that nigga. But when you're talking about these smaller guards, right, and you're talking about an era that is more so created or put in place rules that are more beneficial to a big man, when you see guys like a Gilbert Arena who was listed at 6'2", but he probably was only like 5'11", 6 feet, right?
Ooh,
Gilbert.
Gilbert 6'4", bro.
Do you believe that?
He is though.
You believe that?
I seen him in the big 3, bro. When he was standing next to Joe Johnson, that nigga wasn't that far from that nigga.
You believe that?
Joe Johnson 6'7".
You believe? First of all, Joe Johnson is 6'6". You believe Gilbert is 6'4"?
He's like 6'3", 6'4", bro. He's not. He wasn't a little guard in the league, bro.
You crazy, Gilbert? You crazy, bro?
You're just
crazy.
really,
Gilbert is like
really undermining him. He's no way he was Iverson's height, bro. I saw him play against Iverson, bro. He was way bigger than that nigga.
Bro, Iverson was only like 5'10". I got a cousin that's from Detroit. She's older now. She partied with Iverson, and she told me my cousin is 6'2". She was a college basketball player, and she told me, yeah, that nigga's little.
Fine.
Fuck out of here.
He was way bigger than Iverson. He wasn't close to even Chris Paul. He was way bigger than Chris Paul, bro. You can Google it, bro. He's a legit 6'4", but
they got him listed at 6'4". That nigga Gilbert Arenas is not 6'4", bro.
He is, bro. I promise you.
No, he's
bro.
not. I'm like Gilbert Arenas is
get a
probably
picture
a
when
little
he's
bit
standing
shorter
next
than
to Kobe,
Steph
bro.
Curry, bro.
No, he's not, bro. He's not.
Jonathan Piedra, look, he always comes in. He never says what's up. He always says some just bullshit. You got some weird idols, Boo Boo and Mo Williams.
Damn.
hey, when you put it in a sentence like that, Piedra, it does sound kind of weird. Like, damn, nigga, you a fan of Boo Boo Andrade and Mo Williams? Like, nigga, where's the greats at? No, fuck you, nigga.
That's
no,
funny.
Gilbert
I told you he don't say hi. He don't say what's good, y'all. That nigga go right to me.
And then with some shit that made me think, where it's like, man, he just disrespected me, but it's low ball. Like, damn, if I tell someone like, yeah, my favorite fighter was Boo Boo Andrade, and I really love Mo Williams because of his 2 sleeves, a lot of people would be like, who are you talking about? Like when you talk about 10 years from now, niggas are gonna remember Canelo. They gonna remember fucking David Benavidez, Jamal Charlie. I'm like, Boo Boo, who? What? Mo Williams, nigga? What? Like I was a fan. I like Larry Hughes. I like Michael Redd. I like Rashard Lewis. Like I like a lot of shit. A lot of niggas be like, who are these niggas?
Rashard Lewis was cold.
Bruh. What's good with it, Piedra, though? We fucking with you, though. We always appreciate your opinion, bro.
Points, in Bucks history.
Michael Redd, man, is one of the dudes that
Michael Redd was cold, nigga. He made the U.S. Olympic team, nigga. You can't be weak and you make the U.S. Olympic team, nigga. He was
people
on the
don't know who Michael Redd is, though.
But he was on the redeemed team.
I would put money on it though. Gilbert Arenas is 6'4" because I seen him in the big 3. That man is 6'1" at best.
Nah, bro, he's taller than that, bro.
Come on, dog. You know they be exaggerating when it comes to the heights, bro.
He might not be exactly 6'4", but he's around like 6'3", though, bro.
And I'm trying to be good right now. It's Friday night, by the way. I'm trying to I'm Fluence, but I'm not Fluence to the max where I want to be.
He looks up, y'all. Look, now you want to.
I know. That's why I said it's like, nah, we messing with y'all, Piedra. We you know what I'm saying? We appreciate you when you come up here, you talk this shit. But I'm trying to save it because I still want to watch Emancipation tonight. So I'm trying to save the ultimate. So when I watch the slave movie,
bro. If you want to watch your movie, bro.
No, nigga. If I'm watching, if you chilling, bro, I'm like, at some point we can end this live and we'll start another one. And like, you could be on your game and stuff. I'll be watching Emancipation, nigga, if you down.
You gonna be spoiling the movie?
No. I won't say nothing like that will spoil the movie to you if you want to see it. I won't say nothing. I'm just gonna be like, oh.
Bro, I'll tell you, you might be more disappointed than you think, nigga. I love Will just as much as you, man. But they doing this nigga dirty, dog. I'm telling you, dog.
Oh, see, Piedra, see. Oh, that's so funny. That's funny. You see what he just said?
Wow.
Tell him who one of my favorite players was, Zen.
Better than D-Fish, though.
But real quick, tell him who one of my favorite players was, Zen.
You like D-Fish?
D-Fish was one of my favorite players. Fuck out of here. So you gonna say,
you're a Lakers fan, you had to like D-Fish, bro. That nigga saved us so many times, nigga.
Nigga, do you remember when Derek Fisher went up for that dunk and got hung?
I remember that on Iverson, nigga, in the finals, nigga.
See, that's how I know. That's how I know Zen a little bit younger than me. I remember when Derek Fisher Lakers was blowing it. I can't remember what team it was. Derek Fisher thought he had it. He was like, on a fast break, went up for the dunk. He was like, and he said,
I'm younger than you when I told you this nigga dunked on Iverson in the finals. Nigga, that was an 0-1.
Well, I should say maybe you don't remember how. I gotta use the bathroom again. I'm talking about shit.
Man, you must have really vividly been watching that game, nigga, because that's not something that just stands out. He had like Derek Fisher was out there dunking shit. Like, nigga, when Derek Fisher dunked, nigga, it was rare, nigga. We was like, what the fuck? This nigga just dunked the basketball. But Robert Horry, man, I'm telling you, man, Robert Horry, if y'all didn't get to see Robert Horry in his prime, man, that nigga Robert Horry was crazy. Nah, he wasn't OD like that, but he used to always make the biggest shots I've ever seen, dog. Like, he had so much ice in his veins, dog. That man was different, boy. When it came to shooting, you left that man open, you might as well say curtains. I got a rebound. Okay, Giannis. What you gonna do with it though, man? You gonna get a bucket or what? Giannis out here playing like cheats. 2 for 9. He's playing like they are doubling him every time he touches the ball, though. To be fair. What's Luka out here doing? Luka out here, 16. That's good. It's crazy though, man. I think Luka's good, man, but Luka is not on the level of LeBron, Kobe, even T-Mac at one point, in my opinion. Dwayne Wade in his prime, dog. Who else, man? I just don't think he's on the level of them guys, man, in my opinion, man. He's nice, don't get me wrong. I think Luka's good, but, you know, I just don't think he on LeBron, Kobe, on them niggas level.
Luka's not on that level. Nah, he got a long time to go before he's on that level. He's going crazy in the beginning, but
I know you don't listen to First Take, and I'm pretty sure you're not listening to Undisputed these days, but if you go on these platforms, bro, if you hear these niggas talk about Luka, bro, it's like, it's so much high regard. Like, I rarely hear any criticism, bro. Any criticism. It's like, what can he do? It's Luka magic, Luka this or Luka that. Like, no hate whatsoever. I remember when Brian was coming up.
Respectfully, there's a reason why. Y'all can make it into a race thing, and maybe I'm
we know. Okay, me and you, we understand, but still though, I'm like, I remember Brian. I remember when Kobe was winning. They were saying Kobe can't win without Shaq, and Kobe's a loser, and Kobe sucks, and Brian lost in the finals. Brian is trash. Brian can't win. Even Jordan, like if you go watch The Last Dance, them niggas was on his head. I didn't know they was on his head like that, like saying he was a loser and shit like that, and Magic and Bird are your daddies and shit like that. I'm like, damn.
NBA always has to have a great white hope. There's no disrespect to anybody who feels like I'm being disrespectful, but I'm just gonna give you they've been looking for somebody, and it's very interesting. It just so happens the Dallas Mavericks in the last decade or so were the ones who had the great white hope, because it was Dirk. Dirk was gone. Obviously, Jason Kidd was the one before it. Even though Jason isn't white, he's black, but he looks around. But Dirk was really the real last great white hope. They was looking for the next one. Luka comes into play, so they're going to give all appreciation, all love to him. Now, does he deserve it? Yes, I think Luka is an absolute beast, and he does deserve it. But at the same time,
there too, though.
He's 23 years old and he hasn't done anything. Who else? I'm sorry. Joker is there. I don't know, man.
You don't get back-to-back MVPs if you not. You feel me? If you not, I'm not saying he's bigger than Luka
himself, though. By the way, okay, I forgot too. Steve Nash. Steve Nash was in that.
What? Oh man, that nigga's the crook of the century, boy. That boy is the crook of the century. That man got MVPs over Kobe and Shaq.
If you look at Steve Nash's statistics and then you look at, it's like,
bro, Shaq
what's
averaged
going
22
on?
and 10 that year. Nash got his first MVP, and then Kobe averaged 35 that next year. Nash got into that MVP and took Smush Parker and them niggas to the 7th seed and almost beat them niggas in that series, nigga.
And who did Steve Nash have on his team, bro?
Nigga,
Sean Marion, Joe Johnson, Maurice Stoudemire,
Boris Diaw. Niggas don't even know about Tim Thomas, nigga. Tim Thomas had a strap.
R.I.P. One of the that boy had a
guy, huh?
Yeah, Tim Thomas is not alive anymore. Salute to my brother Tim Thomas. Was an absolute clip.
Tim Thomas was cold, boy.
Absolute clip. And I ain't talking about YouTube. That boy was able to hit them threes. Maurice Stoudemire. Yeah, Sean Marion.
Leonardo Barbosa.
Y'all don't know what the Barbosa was like. Y'all don't understand how good of a player.
Before he blew up, niggas don't even remember Goran was on that team.
You don't know how good of a player is. Who's my brother you just named in that starting lineup? Shit. You just said his name.
Tim Thomas.
Go back through it real quick. Not Tim Thomas, right before that.
Boris Diaw.
You guys don't know how good Boris Diaw was.
Boris Diaw was nice. And
Boris Diaw was crazy.
You couldn't speed Boris up. Boris played at the same pace no matter what.
Boris
6'8", 250
was evolutionary to what we see now. Like all these 6'8",
they don't win that 2007
guys playing point guard, point forward, passing, shooting threes. Boris Diaw, all that during the time when that wasn't known. He was doing all that during the time when it wasn't appreciated.
Yeah. And I was telling these niggas about Robert Horry. I was like, Robert Horry, man, y'all don't know. If that nigga was open in the clutch, nigga, just consider y'all niggas game over, nigga. Because that nigga hit every big shot in the clutch, nigga, I've ever seen, nigga. Big shot Rob was real.
I didn't realize how many people did not like Robert Horry.
Bro,
a lot of people don't like that man.
We was young niggas, so we didn't know about everything, but like niggas was saying he was an asshole. Nigga.
Yeah, I know. I see that now. I be like, damn, niggas did not like Robert Horry. I thought he was
supposed to be a cool nigga. Yeah, they didn't fuck.
But yeah, a lot of people say his personality was nothing but trash and the way he approached the game and all this different stuff. I didn't know that. I just know what he did for the Lakers, and he was what was it? Big Shot Bob. My bad, y'all. I got the hiccups right now. Let me
that nigga, hey. I can't even cap that because even when he left the Lakers, he went to the Spurs. If it wasn't for him, the Spurs do not beat the Detroit Pistons in 05, nigga. I was watching the game, bro.
How many rings he got? 8?
Open, and a nigga hit the 3, nigga, to win the game, nigga. I was watching.
I was on my social media scrolling, and one of them damn, my hiccups is going crazy right now. But one of them that came up was KG doing an interview on Knuckleheads.
I love talking about, man. He's so real, nigga. All his stories just seem like just extra entertaining, nigga.
I love that you said that because I'm like in the comments it'd be funny because I'm like niggas was like, man, don't it feel like I love hearing KG stories. I love listening to him, but isn't there something in the back of your mind just feel like everything he says is a lie? Like this nigga just making the whole shit up, but the shit be entertaining as shit. But it's because it's the way he tells them. It's like nigga, there ain't no way your story is true, nigga. Like that's too eventful, my nigga. Like. Nobody's lived that type of life. But he was telling the story on Knuckleheads, and he was like, when he was a rookie, well, not a rookie, but he was coming out of high school. You know, he was getting ready for the draft. By the way, a lot of people don't know, and this is another thing. This is also another disrespectful thing. Isaiah Thomas was someone who was looked at, demonized during his time when he was a coach and when he was a general manager. I don't remember the specifics, but I think some of it along the lines. And this, let me let my shit catch up a little bit because my Wi-Fi wants to act up a little bit. But there was a certain time when Isaiah Thomas was demonized when he was a coach and he was also a general manager. They tried to get him caught up with some things that happened, you know, with some women, I believe, if that's correct. But y'all want to say Jerry West is amazing at creating teams, building teams, and finding talent. Isaiah Thomas was Jerry West before Jerry West when it comes to that particular position. Do you guys' history if you guys don't believe me. But he was coming out of high school. He basically said to his homeboys, he was like, hey, yo, look, I want to go do a run over here because that's where Michael Jordan always does his runs. This is when Michael Jordan was, you know, essentially quote unquote retired. He said he went over there. When he got there, Michael Jordan was like, hey, young blood, come through. Yeah, come on, come and play. I know about you. If you look into the specifics of it, it was really Isaiah Thomas who was able to give him the pass to come through because Isaiah Thomas was interested in KG and he wanted to draft him. So they ended up having the game, ended up starting to play. They were hooping. Scottie Pippen was there. They had KG on Scottie. KG wasn't used to, you know, guarding against small forwards or guarding against anybody that was under, you know, like not a big man. And KG was basically like, yo, Scottie was like, yo, I'm like, give me the ball. This young blood want to play me, all this stuff. He pulled up on him, shut the three, like, yo, you ain't shit. And, you know, KG felt a certain way. So he was like, yo, let me get the ball back. So he got the ball back, came down, did his little move, hit a jumper back on him. And he's like, he was like, yo, I feel like I just won a championship. So I started talking my shit to him. I was like, yo, you ain't got nothing on this, Scotty, etc. And then Scotty rolled up to him and he was like, yo, that's ain't how it go. You ain't gonna talk to me like that. And he hit him with an elbow straight to the face. KG was like, oh, hell no. Hit him with an elbow back, right? And then KG is this where people was like, man, you got to be lying. But then, you know, this where KG was like, yeah, he's like, nigga, you don't even know. Like, all these niggas that's with me right now, they'll kill your ass right now, nigga. And then that's when, you know what I'm saying, the person who was over the runs, he came and he was like, hey, young fella, we don't get down like that. We got to stop this shit, etc. And I was like, and then, like, you watched it and you like, all right, KG, my bad. My hiccups is going crazy. He's like, KG, you capping a little bit, man. You got to be capping. Ain't no way you was finna be on that type of shit. But I ended up going through the comments, and apparently I didn't even know. Let me know if it's going, because I know my Wi-Fi acting up a little bit, but if y'all can hear everything I'm saying. But I didn't even know. Apparently KG, when he grew up in South Carolina, from South Carolina. I always remember his documentary series. I forgot what it was called, but it was from Fox Sports or something like that. But they used to always do a docuseries. And he got kicked out of his high school and he had to move to Chicago. So when he was in Chicago for this 1 or 2 years, apparently he got caught with some vice lords.
Lynching. He was about to go to jail, bro.
Yeah, because he got into a fight. He almost killed a nigga.
Nah, he didn't get into no fight. He watched somebody almost get beat up, but he didn't go stop it. So they tagged him as a lynching thing because he was watching and he didn't. Because I guess it was a rule in South Carolina, like if you don't stop somebody from getting beat up, you get hit with a lynching charge. So they try to charge him for 15 years for something he didn't even do. They said he was just he was there because, you know, he's the tallest nigga on the campus. So they're like, oh, he must have been a part of it, but he didn't do anything though.
But also, though, from my understanding, he used to get into a lot of fights in that particular school though as well. That's why it was kind of like a last strike, last chance type thing. That's why they felt the way they felt during that time.
Well, I'm going off of what he said. He said that he didn't throw no fight. He just saw it was like a white versus black thing in the school, and the nigga was getting beat up, and the niggas was watching, and they didn't stop it. And they said that the white guy said, you know, all of them beat him up, but they didn't even beat him up. They just watched the fight. That's what he said. And you can watch it on. It's called Beyond the Glory. It's on YouTube.
No, I seen it. I know that's what I'm talking about. I know that's what he's saying. That's what happened. But previous to that, the reason why, well, I don't know if it's true or not, but the reason why they ended up kicking him out of school was because
water, nigga, and burp that shit out.
I got some water over there, but I'm like, you know, I'm talking, so I ain't gonna get to it. But I'm like, from what he was telling, well, from what they made it seem like is because previously he used to get into a lot of fights, so it was hard for them to believe him when he was saying, yo, I had nothing to do with this particular fight, when it's like, yo, your whole track record is you always get into fights. Like
racism. That's what that was. It was just racism. I'm pretty sure the nigga wasn't trying to start fights, man.
They expect him to probably be nothing. Like, that's a fact. But I'm like, apparently it was based off of the fact, like, okay, you always in fights, there's always a situation, etc. There's always what's going on. Like, how can I believe you had no involvement in this? You had no type of, you know what I'm saying, understanding or knew what was going on. So basically, because of that, they ended up suspending them because supposedly the story or whatever behind that. But anyways, he ended up getting transferred to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened, he got into it with some, not got into it, but he got involved with some vice lords, GD. So apparently during that time when he was down there and he said to the nigga, like, oh, I'll kill you type shit, he really could have, because he had a whole bunch of GDs and vice lords from Chicago with him, backing him. So I'm like, KG was really that nigga, man.
Have you watched that his documentary? He said he went to in the hood and he was saying there was some nigga up in there. I forgot. It was a big ass nigga. He said he was dunking shit up in there. Because I guess the coach wanted him to get tough. They saying he was too soft. So coach went up in there and made him got to go in there. He said, I got that motherfucker. I boomed that motherfucker on that shit. Bam! The whole motherfucking gym went crazy. I forgot exactly how he said the story, but I think he got respect after that because, you know, like everybody would go to like this place to go hoop, but it was in a dangerous area though. It wasn't like in an area you were supposed to really be in type shit. But he was like, I wanted to go where the hoops was, so I went over there. So I just remember I dunked on this nigga. Boom! Everybody started fucking with me after that. And the niggas was like, oh no, nigga, like you good, like don't even worry about nothing in the streets, like we got you, like. Said, but I still had to. It took me a minute to understand like where to really go and not to go, because he's like in South Carolina, they didn't have none of that. He's like, you could kind of just be where you was out there, nigga. If you was in the wrong place at the wrong time, you will die.
That's why I do. I'm like, that's why I know a lot of people be like, man, I don't know if KG is telling the truth. I don't know if he's. I do. I believe he is. I believe there's a lot of shit, man. KG one of them niggas, man. He talked a lot of shit. If y'all watch KG, man, that nigga got into a lot of shit.
And you told some niggas.
Think about KG. He got beat up every time he initiated a fight in basketball. He got beat up every time. That's not a lie.
But I'm saying, if you was to tell some of the stories you told, Flu, I don't think niggas would believe you neither, nigga. So you know,
they want to believe me because I look like a square, and I am a square, and I lived a square life. But
no,
I'm like a lot of the niggas I grew up with. I promise right now, if we got 6 niggas together, all from the same place, I would have the most interesting stories because I did the most wildest shit. Like niggas wouldn't believe half of this shit I tell y'all if I would have told y'all the shit I did. Between
I experienced some of the craziest shit with this nigga Flu, like 20 something. That nigga Flu, man.
But you wasn't there for them wild days. Like when I was in high school, the type of shit I would get into.
Not the wildest.
Niggas wouldn't even believe. Like niggas to this day, like the people closest to me right now, when I talk about that shit, they don't want to hear me talk about it because they don't believe it. They're like, they think I'm capping. I'm like, man, I'm not you, bro. I wasn't on that safe shit, nigga. I wasn't on no nigga. I want to be a valedictorian and I want to have my face in front of the high school and make sure every white person loves me. And that wasn't me, nigga. I was a loose cannon, bro. So I'm like, to this day, niggas don't believe the bullshit I got myself into. Trust me. I know that for a fact. Niggas think I just be capping because I'm trying to look a certain way. Like, nah. I was around a lot of bullshit ass niggas and I did a lot of bullshit ass shit, man. So that just is what it is. I'm one of these days we're gonna turn this into, huh?
What was your point about KG though? How did we get into KG? And you tell him about that story?
I don't know, but I just know that nigga tells great stories, nigga.
I know we was talking about like niggas, the what if stories. I'm telling you, man, Grant Hill used to cook Scottie Pippen, nigga. If Scottie Pippen ever said he locked up everybody, he is a motherfucking lie. Because that nigga Grant Hill used to give him hell, boy. Hell. I seen the footage. That's how I only know. It says it. Grant Hill destroyed Scottie Pippen. I watched every play. I'm like, he really frying this nigga.
Man, Grant Hill, a lot of people don't know, man. Grant Hill was supposed to be that next nigga. And it showcased it as well. It's not like a lot of talk or like, okay, expectation. He might be like, nah, that's really what it was. Just injuries, man. Injuries. Bro, my bad, y'all, about the hook.
Did you ever see a story?
Yeah.
Yeah, how he's about to die. The girl was like, I didn't think he was gonna make it. I thought he was gonna die right then and there. I was like, damn, I didn't know he was going through all that during that time. You know, I remember when he got on the Magic with T-Mac, they were like, oh, Grant Hill and T-Mac, that's unfair. And then he never really kind of played because he was hurt. So it was just really
think about the difference in T-Mac's career if Grant Hill would have been healthy.
He said, if you go watch his Knucklehead podcast with T-Mac, he said if Grant Hill was healthy, he said he thinks he gets to the finals at least once or twice. Because he thinks he said they would have beat the Nets. That's what he was saying. He said, I think
let's even put more into it. Think about T-Mac's career and Vince Carter's career if they decided to let bygones be bygones and want to play together for the rest of their career.
I think T-Mac and Grant Hill would have been better.
I agree, but I'm just saying, like, it's interesting to see T-Mac's career, and it's like you had a dog in Grant Hill, not your fault, got injured, didn't work out, but then you ended up also in your rookie season, you was with your cousin. But I don't think that had nothing to do with T-Mac. I think they just didn't. They traded away T-Mac because they wanted to invest in Vince Carter. Because at the time, people don't know, teams, they only invested in one superstar. It's very rare they invested in 2 superstars, and if they did, they had to be a very big market. They had the money behind them. The Toronto Raptors did not have the money or the back end or funding behind them to have 2 superstars in T-Mac and Vince.
But you got to give Vince his credit, nigga. Without him, Toronto would never be the organization it is to this day. That nigga put them niggas on the map. Niggas did not know who the Raptors was. He made that jersey, and then if y'all don't know, y'all niggas is too young. He had the Raptor jersey, nigga, was purple and red, nigga, and they had Muggsy Bogues on the team, nigga. He made that shit popular, nigga, because he was windmilling and shit in games. Easy though, nigga. Like if you played with him in NBA Live, nigga, you was dunking on niggas.
That's a fact.
That nigga Vince Carter was crazy, nigga.
That is a complete and utter fact. I ain't got no dispute to that. Vince Carter was on a whole nother level, man. I'm like,
That
y'all
nigga
want to
was
talk
really
about
crazy.
Zion? Y'all be seeing Zion and saying Zion's crazy with it and all this different stuff. Yeah, Zion is crazy. I love seeing Zion, but nigga, he ain't Vince Carter.
No, Vince Carter was different, nigga. Cause y'all don't understand. Vince Carter will be on Burt, and nigga will throw a lob up, nigga. He'll just jump, nigga, and windmill that shit and dunk that motherfucker. Like, what the hell? Like, his bounce was different. Like, I never forget that
Bro,
lob he
we
got
talking
against.
about
Oh,
we talking about Vince Carter, a natural a two or three guard, right? Doing this shit. Zion, even though he's the same height as Vince Carter, maybe a couple inches taller or an inch taller, but he's a big man. He is a big man when it comes to weight wise. Vince Carter wasn't that. So him being able to do what he was able to do, man, y'all don't even know, man.
like Bron's bounce is retarded. But it's like before Bron, Vince, we like Jordan, of course, but it's like how Vince was just dunking shit. Like I remember that lob they threw against him with the Clippers. He had caught that shit way back there, bro. He dunked that shit. I was like, what the hell? It was on a. I'll never forget. Y'all don't even know Stuart Scott. Y'all don't even know.
Sky Storage. That's great.
Stuart Scott. He used to run the ESPN Top 10 every night.
RP.
RP. Legend. He had that play as his number one. They threw it up. He literally caught that shit from there. And he was like round where like the little ring is. Caught it. I was like, wow. And I thought Kobe had bounce too. But like Vince Carter's bounce was just crazy, dog.
I'm going to hit y'all with something that a lot of y'all probably won't even think about. The real bounce. You feel me? I think Zion Williamson got some crazy bounce. Nah, nigga. Go look at Desmond Mason highlights. If y'all don't know nothing about Desmond Mason, that nigga, he might not have been good at anything else, but that motherfucker, his bounce was fucking crazy.
Strongmouth Swift, nigga.
R.I.P. This nigga keep on bringing up niggas that R.I.P. Yeah, Swift ain't alive no more, bro. R.I.P. For real, for real.
Getting old, then, nigga. Damn, these niggas is dying.
Yeah, hey, man. Respect. But dying at an early age. It's not like they like that. Like Strongmouth Swift definitely like died at an early age, man.
That's even worse, nigga. Yeah. But that nigga, Jason Richardson, nigga, y'all don't know. Y'all talking about bounce? Jason
Richardson. About it.
Bounce.
Love you just said that. Jason Richardson's bounce. Like we're talking about an all-star as well as someone who would dunk on anybody. Jason Richardson was fucking different.
Like nigga, he was in a dunk contest, bro. He was the first nigga I ever seen it because they was like, what is he gonna do? He did a lot of dunks already, and he was sitting in the corner. I'm watching it live. I'm like, what is he gonna do? He's just over there. He's dribbling on the baseline. He look at all the NBA stars. We talking about T-Mac, Kobe, Shaq. All them dudes are behind him. He just go like this. He throw it up in the air. He just runs. He catches it. He goes under between. And this between the legs was popular, nigga. He goes under between the legs and dunks it like this, nigga, and just points up. I was like, yo, Jason Richardson is crazy.
The closest thing to Vince Carter is Jason Richardson.
I swear. It's talking about.
Would you disagree?
Yes. No. Jason Richardson bounce was crazy, bro.
Yeah. By the way, if you guys don't believe us, go check out the big three. He's 40-something and he's still dunking.
42
His athleticism is still fucking through the roof.
He's going up there just like dunking easy. He's just hanging easy. Just easy.
Jason Richardson was such a dog. That makes me also think, and I'm not gonna go too much in reminiscing, but that makes me think about Monte Ellis. I used to fucking love Monte Ellis, bro.
Monte Ellis. But nigga, Jamal Mashburn had bounce, nigga.
Yeah.
Boom, nigga.
Jamal Mashburn was crazy. Baron Davis was a fucking anomaly when it comes to the point guard position. Like he was a fucking dog.
Facts.
Niggas getting old, man.
That's what I'm saying. You tell me R.I.P. I'm like, what? All these niggas died?
Yeah, I'm like, it's weird because I feel like you knew, but it's like when you saying it, I'm like, no, you know he passed away. You like, wait, no, ain't no way. Like, yeah. Now I don't want to be wrong or something, but I'm almost sure that
Strongmouth Swift died, bro. Like I knew Tim Thomas did because I remember I saw that on the news.
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm sorry, guys. Strongmouth Swift, he's still alive. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, I was about to say, bro. And Tim Thomas is, nigga.
Tim Thomas, I thought he passed away.
Nah, nigga. That nigga alive. I'm like, bro, you was about to make me sad. I'm like, no way, all these niggas are dying, man.
Really?
Rest in peace to Rumble, though. I have to say that, man. I saw something the other
Oh,
day, man.
yeah.
I ain't
Oh, yeah.
almost
Tim
shed a
Thomas is still
tear,
alive,
bro.
45 years old. I'm sorry, guys. I'm giving you guys false information. I'm so sorry.
I almost
Definitely not.
cried though, man. I saw something on Rumble, nigga. It was with him and DC, and he was just like his journey. I was just
I
like,
don't want
damn.
to. I don't want that. That hurts my soul, man. Rumble, one of my favorite.
And y'all know we watched every big Rumble fight that came on. We never missed the Rumble fight.
Whole card. Y'all don't know, man. There's certain people. It's so weird how like life works. How shit's put in a place where it's like certain things or certain people have effect. Like there might be certain celebrities, certain fighters that pass away. It's like, man, RIP. I really, but there's certain ones that really had an impact in your life. Like to this day, I'm still mourning PNB Rock's death because that nigga had such an impact on my life. Like I listen to niggas' music probably every day, every other day, and I just be like, man, bro, miss you, bro. You got me through such some hard times in my life, bro. Like for real.
That's how people be feeling in Memphis with Dolph, nigga. And how I be feeling with Nip. I be like, damn, nigga, like, y'all really killed this nigga, bro. Like, it wasn't like them niggas just died on some freak shit, like got hit by a car accident, some shit like that. I'm like, you can more so like, what if Paul Walker would have just got murdered, nigga? It'd be different from him just having that accident.
Facts.
Like, nigga, these niggas got murdered. Like, I still to this day haven't seen the video of how Nip got killed, bro. Because I was like, I don't want to see the nigga getting kicked. They were saying he get kicked in the head, all types of shit, bro. I'm like, I don't want to see that, bro, because that made me mad and just extra sad. Like, wow, like, that's how niggas is doing niggas out here. Like, even PNB, like, bro, in the
I
Roscoe.
watched that shit. That shit. That's probably why it's so like tough with me because I watched the PNB shit and the way the nigga just killed him, like just didn't care about his life, nothing. It's just like it really showed. Like at least for me, the way I see it is like, man, life is really short. We really take this shit for granted because a lot of times we're so much in routines. We're so much like I'm gonna go to work or I'm gonna do whatever I need to do, go to the gym, do whatever, talk to my people, and then just keep kind of living. And you understand, there's people in this life right now that's struggling so much that the position that you're in, you appreciate it and you respect it, but they feel like you got to one up on them. Like, nigga, how'd you one up me, nigga? How you doing better than me, nigga? I'm gonna put you in your place. You feel me? So it's like it's crazy to me, man. It's like, especially when you look at that whole situation. I think PNB Rock situation is almost, and I don't like to compare it, but it's almost worse than the Nipsey and shit like that because it's like you're talking about a young kid who did it because of his pops groomed him into doing it. His mom was involved. Like it wasn't even like at least the Nipsey case. It was a something that was within. You know what I'm saying? Like he knew the dude who did it to him. He knew that dude was active or did certain shit. And some people are even saying coming out after. I don't know how accurate it was, and some people are saying because Nipsey called him a snitch. People were saying, oh, well, the dude he called a snitch, he wasn't really a snitch. He mistaken for someone else. So he felt like he had to stand up for someone. Like that was all in the streets and the games. When it comes to PNB, nigga was just at Roscoe's. He had a kid kill him.
What's more, I say it's just sadder. I don't even want to say one is sadder than the other. I just feel like when it came to Nip, it was more deeper than any of the stories that came out. You feel me? It was way deeper than that because what Nipsey was doing for that community and was trying to instill in that community, that's not what, you feel me, they was trying to have see. You feel me? Because since he's died, they shut that store down. You can't even go.
The whole entire little section is done. They bought it up from the government and they're going to change it up.
But that shows me that that's what they did not want to happen because it could have still kept running. Lauren London and all them could have kept that running. Talking about gang affiliation. Bitch, it was gang affiliated before, nigga. Nipsey's a 6-0 Crip. So that showed me that it was deeper than it was, you know, I don't want to get into who did it and what, but I know it was deeper than what we getting from the media with him. Now, when it comes to PNB, I don't know how deep it was because I don't know what his ties necessarily in LA was. I don't know if they was really like, you know what I'm saying? Because
PNB didn't have any ties in LA. He's from Philly.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like,
but he lived in LA for 4 years. People don't realize that. A lot of people say, I'm so sorry, my hiccups are going crazy. But a lot of people saying, why would you go to that Roscoe's? Why are you just traveling to certain places and you don't got protection? I'm like, nigga, PNB has lived in LA for like 4 to 5 years. Like he's been to those spots before. Like you don't understand. If you a nigga who's comfortable with being in certain environments, when you go to other places, you still go there. Was it smart for him to have his chains and all that stuff? Maybe it wasn't. But at the same time, I'm like, niggas do that all the time. Like right now, like I can go up to the corner store where I live right now, and there'll be a nigga who'll walk in. He'll have on a motherfucking watch that look like it worth 10,000, a chain that look like it's worth 5.
I just think that
That's not new, nigga.
that's deeper with PNB too. And like I said, I'm not trying to be on the conspiracy way, but it's like nigga just went independent. You know what I'm saying? How many niggas in the game is independent and booming, right? Nipsey was independent. Like, so it's like these niggas is dying when they are separating and not going against what others want them to do anymore, right?
PNB was the type of nigga that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of y'all don't know, man. This whole entire wave that we talking about, like PNB was one of the most inspirational niggas to this wave. This was one of the, not the first niggas, but this is one of the most influential niggas who was singing, rapping, but really did this shit. Like, if y'all really listen to his shit, like he freestyled most of his songs, bro. I'm like, this shit, like he created a wave.
Fluence, bro. I still got, I still got the footage. I be sending it to him sometimes because it pops up on my Snapchat because we used to go crazy. This nigga introduced me to Good Night from the Bahamas. Appreciate you, brother Charles.
Yeah, appreciate you, Charles. I'm happy you had a good time, brother.
I'm glad you rocking with the fam, dog.
Must be late out there in the Bahamas, man. Enjoy that though, because they say the Bahamas got, it's amazing. You know what I'm saying? So enjoy that good time. Go ahead.
But nah, I remember he introduced me and he know the song too. Feeling like Diddy now. That Diddy song was crazy. And then he started, and then every time we work out, he would just play the whole R&B 3. And then after that, once he discovered the Fetty Wap tape, then he played a Fetty Wap tape he had with Fetty Wap.
But people, and by the way, salute to Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap, he's facing time right now, so it's kind of crazy how shit, you know what I'm saying, goes full circle. But people don't realize Feeling Like Diddy was a freestyle. Like, there was a freestyle that was out originally. This is what made PNB go viral. Nigga was outside Philly. It was just him. Oh, no, he was with his boy. He was in the hood. Nigga was recording them. And he was like, yo, spit some shit for us. And that was what he spit. He's like, I'm feeling like Diddy now. And it was crazy because I'm like, the nigga's vocals. He was like, yeah, but no, but it was like the shit sounded the same. He was like, yeah. Like the vocals, the little turn in his voice. I was like, damn, this nigga talented. Like y'all don't know, bro.
PNB was cold, man. But I'm just saying it's interesting that when they both were independent artists and they both was about to accelerate. Like, I know PNB was gonna go through the roof now that he can release everything he wants to release now, and he has the following now that whatever he releases now is gonna be.
Make me go crazy, bro, right now. I don't want to be this. By the way, I'm still watching Emancipation tonight, y'all. I'm not, but this nigga trying to make me go crazy.
I'm just saying, like, how you feel about PNB is how he know when Nip died, nigga. I got a whole song dedicated to this nigga on my mixtape, y'all. I never even told y'all to go check that out. Go check that out if y'all want to, man. It's on SoundCloud, man. Type in Black Goose, nigga. Y'all find it. But
tell them niggas, man.
I got a whole song dedicated to this nigga Nip, man. Just cause, like, and even Flu, man, like Flu fuck with that nigga Nip too. Not as heavy as PNB.
I do.
Fuck with that nigga.
Look at this shit right here. This is unreleased. He has a million unreleased songs that are just dropping. I'll be listening to them every day, nigga.
That's a banger. I already hear it. But he be sounding like himself though. He didn't sound like any other body like in the game.
Roddy Rich, you ain't shit. YNBN, Namir, you ain't shit. All y'all niggas, Cordier, all y'all niggas trying to do this singing and rapping shit. Like, he was the nigga who really put that shit on the map. Fuck out of here, nigga. Tell me different.
The way he's doing it, for sure. I'm like, Drake, he the original nigga. Or Most Def, if you want to go that far. Niggas don't get Most
Drake is definitely original. Yeah, I'm not going to disrespect Drake. He is the original. But I'm like, the nigga who, I'm like,
if you talk about really now with the auto-tune and how it's
because Drake can't really sing. Like, PNB can really sing.
I'm saying Lil Durk and all these niggas is just following what PNB was doing. PNB for sure was doing it before them niggas.
PNB could really sing. That's the thing that people don't want to talk about. Like, this nigga was really singing, rapping. Like, he sounded better without being on a track than he did when his shit was mixed. I'm like, that's why I be looking at it when it comes to artists. I'm like, PNB was really out here. This nigga just sing. You like, oh, this nigga hard.
You know who don't get no credit though? And I feel like I'm gonna give him his flowers right now. And a lot of y'all niggas, if y'all probably was born in 2003 and before on, y'all might not have gotten away. But that nigga T-Pain, man, y'all niggas don't give T-Pain no love. That nigga
T-Pain, he created the whole entire wave for singing, auto-tune, and rapping, period. Even though T-Pain never rapped and sang, he created the whole wave because he made auto-tune popular, and it made motherfuckers be like, oh damn, I don't gotta necessarily sing in key. I gotta have a melody, and I can make it amazing.
But I'm just saying, like,
the whole wave.
T-Pain had his though. Like, we talk about songs, like the nigga had a lot of good music though.
T-Pain and Kanye. Come on now.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Kanye too.
They were the two, because a lot of people, they talk about T-Pain being the like influential person or person who put everybody on auto-tune. He did, but Kanye found a way to perfect auto-tune.
He made it bigger, and then Future came in and did his thing with it too.
Fuck out of here. I can't stand Future. I love Future because you are a damn beast. You like nigga, I like nigga nigga when you came out with what is it, 36 whatever the fuck that was. Remember that? What was that tape?
56 Nights?
Nick, that shit killed everything. Cause I'm like, you could not even fuck with Future and you playing that
Dirty
shit.
Sprite 2, nigga, was hard, nigga. That whole year,
Dirty Sprite and Dirty Sprite 2, crazy, bro.
2015 is probably
Future is a legend
in rap history, nigga. He dropped Monster, he dropped Beast Mode, he dropped 56 Nights, he dropped Dirty Sprite 2, and he dropped that What a Time to Be Alive with Drake.
You wanna know how motherfucking old we are? That nigga just turned 39.
Yeah, that's great, bro. Lil Wayne is damn near 40, bro. I remember.
I don't stop for nobody, nigga. My daddy didn't lie when he told me shit keep moving, nigga. He told me, he's like, hey, you think time gonna stop and it's going slow right now? I promise you. You're gonna be old before you know it, nigga. Time's quick.
Hey, do you want to know when I feel like I was an old nigga, Flu? And I'm still young, but like when I just know, I'm really getting up in age. You know what happened, nigga? I looked up Lil Bow Wow's age, and I looked up that nigga Chris Brown.
Hey, Lil Bow Wow gets me too, bro, because he's still a little nigga. But I'm like, damn, this nigga older now.
Bro,
he got Lil Bow Wow.
Chris Brown is 34, and Bow Wow's 35. When I saw that, I said, "What the hell?"
But what's crazy is technically, as we get older, that's still young. Like, think about the amount of success that they've had, all the way up to. I couldn't even imagine. Like, that's why I always be like, I'll be blown away. Like, life is so crazy to me because someone can have an entire different just living situation or experience in life than we have. Like, a majority of the working people, we try to make sure our bills is good. We have enough money so we're not worried about things. And then you have motherfuckers like Bow Wow and Chris Brown who was making the mad money when they was 16, 15, 14, 13 years old. And they've been making money ever since. And they 35, 34, 32 years old, still making crazy money. Like, I wonder if they ever get bored. I wonder if it's possible to get bored with making too much money.
Of course, that's probably why, I only can imagine what they be asking certain people to do, bro. That's all I got to say.
I don't know. You think that's a possibility to have too much money and it's just like, yo, I'm getting bored with it?
Bro, what do you mean?
If I had too much money, I would go live amongst broke niggas just to remind myself, like, yeah, I don't want to live like this, and I'll be okay.
Bro, what do you mean? Is there too much money, bro? Nobody should have $1 billion, bro. Niggas don't even burn through that much cash, nigga.
That's an interesting topic. All right, what I'm gonna do? Okay, so we're 2 hours 12 minutes in this. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna have a real question for you. I'm gonna be like, because I want to watch this goddamn movie. Should I just go ahead and just watch it while we on this stream, or should I do a separate stream?
Well, if you watch it on this stream, nigga, it's gonna be a damn near 5-hour stream, and we gonna be on our Kwame Brown shit. Cause that's crazy, nigga. That Kwame Brown went from doing an hour podcast, bro, to now he be doing 3, 4, 5. I'm like, Kwame, I like you, nigga, but I'm not gonna watch no 5 hours of you talking shit.
You see where he got his shit from, though. You see the formula he's going by? Who?
Us.
Who? No, Carcino, nigga.
Oh yeah, no.
You see some videos now. He just has the little picture on it, and he's talking shit. I'm like, oh, you and Carcino got too close, nigga.
Oh, okay, yeah, but he always shouts out everything. It doesn't matter what video he said. Shout out to Carcino for life. Go check them niggas videos out.
Like, Kwame, we knew about Carcino before you, nigga. We was rocking with Carcino before that nigga had 100K subscribers, nigga.
I never forget, bro. Me and him was watching it, and the title of the video was "Old Man Bron is here to stay." That nigga was like, let me see what this old ass nigga is talking about. This nigga just sat the phone on him for like 3 minutes. He didn't say a word. And he was like, "Old Man Bron is here to stay." And he just started laughing. He's like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga, man?
Like, what took this nigga so long to say something? Like, nigga, we been here. Like, nigga, you waited so long to say something. But real quick, I'm gonna use the bathroom and come back. We'll answer it. Well, go ahead. Keep talking.
The Bucks and Milwaukee game going crazy right now, man. 56-54. Giannis, he's looking good. Well, nah, a lot. He's looking like trash. But I see he's trying to pick it up. He just got an and one right now. See, Giannis, what he has to understand is when he's in traffic, man, he has to get well, I'm saying it, man. He be doing it, bro. Sometimes it is trying to hard to go down and weed through niggas that's trying to hack you and shit. So let me take my criticism back. Let me take my criticism back. Oh Lord, I said, oh Lord, Lord. How much you want to bet Fluence is gonna forget his question, man? I guarantee you're gonna forget his question. You get in the game and you try to get K, hey, looking at you like you trying to get dollars, and I swear to God, I got pain. Wait. You know what's crazy, bro? I had one of the homies, bro, tell me, bro, and I don't want to say his name because I just, I'm gonna let his opinion be with himself. But that nigga told me that Lil Baby was better than Lil Wayne, nigga. I almost lost it, nigga. I said, what?
If that nigga is 20 years younger, I understand. But if you're 20 years older and you're gonna say some shit, fuck out of here.
He's 27, bro.
Man, fuck that.
That's what made it more disappointing because it's like, nigga, you remember the wave of Lil Wayne, nigga. You remember everything on that nigga wave, nigga.
Lil Wayne. Niggas was downloading Lil Wayne mixtapes before the internet was even something where we even knew, hey, yo, if you download this mixtape, will we get a virus? Like, will it ruin our whole entire computer?
Nigga
was trying to get the Lil Wayne mixtapes, nigga. Like, it was, bro, like that's crazy. Nigga. I wasn't even a Lil Wayne fan like that, and I love Lil Wayne.
Bro, Lil Wayne,
I still remember to this day, going to them AAU motherfucking practices, Coach Keith, IBP. I would be sitting waiting for, because you had to sometimes wait for that. You can go in and do your practice. I remember having my headphones in. I'd be listening to the motherfucking Carter one, nigga. Fire, man. Fire, man.
I swear, man, he pressured him was crazy.
Fire,
nigga.
man. Firest shit in the world, bro. I remember this to the day, nigga. I don't give a fuck what nobody say to me. Lil Wayne, I don't care. I was not a fan of Lil Wayne. My older brother loved Lil Wayne. At the time, sometimes I'd be like, why you playing this nigga? Now that I'm older, I'm like, man, yeah, Lil Wayne that nigga's a legend, bro.
That nigga Lil Wayne.
Fucking legend.
But even lyricism, though, like the shit he used to just say, I'm like, nigga, what made you think like that in the booth? Nigga, what got you?
A lot of y'all probably don't like this too. A legend during my time as well is, as much as I don't really like how this nigga is when he's older, is T.I. T.I. was a legend during my time.
What?
Like, that nigga was fucking killing the game, bro.
Legends, nigga. King of the South, homie. King of the South. Was
crazy. And we from the West Coast, bro, and T.I. was fucking going crazy.
Okay, Bring Him Out was a banger.
Bring him out. Crazy, bro.
No, bro. Hey, I'll never forget it. It was me. We was going to Arizona. It was me. I don't think Darren was in the car. Or Flew, my bad. I don't think he was in the car, but he was there though, because we all had to go to Arizona. We was all a team. It was me, Silas, Davion, and I think we had one more person. I can't remember the other person right now. And I remember this nigga T.I. just dropped this album. Nigga, remember? I let my beat down low, down low, down low, down low, down low. I let my top. Hey, that was a banger, boy.
T.I. was crazy, bro.
Bro, T.I.
A lot of niggas probably don't remember this as well. It's gonna be random. R.I.P. Dollar, man.
Yeah.
At the one song went crazy because I remember, what I'm saying, we came out that for the high school. I think I was a freshman. And I remember the varsity team, them niggas, they love this nigga, so they played him. I'm feeling myself. Like that nigga. That shit was fire, man. Y'all don't know, man.
You know who don't get his flowers, dog? And he was just as big as all these niggas, bro. Jeezy, nigga. Jeezy was that nigga, fool.
Bro, I remember, and this is one thing I do have nothing but love for my older brother about. We can have all the beef in the world, but I got nothing but love for this nigga. He had the greatest taste in music when I didn't give a fuck about the taste of music he had during the time. Because I still remember to this day, when that nigga was a senior, I was a freshman. He had the whip, so he would drive us, to the crib. That nigga would either play the Wu-Tang Clan Oh, he would play Jeezy. I remember when Recession came out, that nigga played Recession like hey, Recession is one of the craziest
That shit was so
albums in
crazy,
the
bro. That nigga
fucking
made
world, bro.
my top lit bad, my Lambo blue, and I be goddamn in my rims ain't too.
Yeah. Like y'all,
Man,
Recession
yo,
was crazy,
you
bro. Hold on, I'm about to pull it up right now.
Easy, bro.
Hold on.
Got a little time. Remember, lose my mind. This shit crazy. Wait, bro.
I remember. Hold on. I'm about to play some shit right now. That I fuck with right now from Recession. They got the full album. I'm not gonna play. Oh man, Welcome Back was crazy, bro.
Won't we get copywritten though?
Not if I play like a couple seconds. And really, I don't give a fuck. I don't make money.
But nah, bro. The Recession was crazy, bro.
Chill, Piedra. Don't say that. He got a fight coming up. He already had. No. Don't say that. What are you talking about? I'm having a good time right now, bro. This right here.
That's a banger right there. Hey,
that was crazy, bro. Ooh, I go back like that whole. I remember Red on the track. That nigga Red, bro. He did so many crazy beats, bro.
Bro, who was running the beat game back in the day, bro, was Manny Fresh. If you had a Manny Fresh beat, you know it was a banger. If you had a Scotch Stores beat, you knew it was a banger. If you had Red on the track, you knew it was a banger. I'm missing somebody. Whoever's making Lil Jon's beats, nigga, was a banger, nigga. Because whoever's making Lil Jon's beats, man, he had the South going crazy. Because
Lil Jon was doing his own beats. Lil Jon was a beat maker.
Oh, okay. Lil Jon is the GOAT.
I know you're talking shit.
Lil Jon, if y'all know, he's really a legend. You talking about that crunk? Yeah. He was making all that hood Southern music. He was the heart of that.
That's a fact. That's not no cap, not even a little bit.
Lil Jon birthed Lil Scrappy.
Shit, y'all probably won't remember like Bone Crusher. Y'all probably don't remember Slim Thug. Like,
bro, oh my gosh, you bringing up the
y'all want to talk about white rappers, nigga? For us, white rappers is only Paul Wall and Buddha, Rocket Everywhere. Bro, that's only two white rappers we knew during our time. That's it.
And Eminem.
You're right. I can't stand Eminem, but yeah, it was Eminem, Buddha, Rocket Everywhere, and Paul Wall. That was the only white rappers we knew about.
Coming from me, so y'all don't give me hate. But if you let Dr. Umar tell it. No, it wasn't Dr. Umar. See, I almost gave the wrong nigga the credit. It was Red Pill. He was saying that, or was it Dr. Umar? It was one of those two, man. So I'm gonna go back and figure out exactly which one of them said it. But they were saying how we allow Eminem, because everybody's always saying how he's such one of the greatest rappers. They were saying we as a culture allow that to happen because we allow, those type of people to come and infiltrate the culture. Because you gotta remember, Vanilla Ice still has one of the best songs of all time.
That's why I disagree, though. Like, I'm like, when we try to make everything about black and everything, I'm like, I disagree with that. I'm like, yo, Eminem has a lot of black fans. I'm like, Eminem came in.
Some black fans.
Like, Eminem came in.
Eminem better than like a lot of these everybody, bro.
He was part of a movement. He was part of him. Like Eminem, when he came into the game, he wasn't looked at as a white rapper because he did the whole 8 Mile thing. He was with Dr. Dre. He had a lot of connection with 50. So a lot of us, it's like you either liked Eminem or you didn't. And a lot of people don't remember how wild Eminem was when he came in. Like, this nigga wasn't the Eminem y'all watch today. When he came in, when we were watching it, bro was talking about some of the wildest shit. And I'm not even gonna repeat it. Just go listen to his songs and listen to his old videos. Like, that shit would be banned nowadays. He was talking
crazy for sure.
You want to say like, oh, okay, 50 Cent's on there talking about killing people and stuff? Nah, Eminem was talking about taking advantage of him. Like, Eminem is crazy with his shit.
Like crazy. Stan is crazy. People don't even know about Stan.
Bruh, Eminem would talk crazy, bro, in his raps. Like, he would never, like, Eminem would never. If Eminem came out today, he would get canceled.
Nah, he'd be thriving, bro. Niggas like
what? Tell me one rapper right now or one artist, I don't care the skin color, who's talking as crazy as Eminem right now.
You talking about like on the track?
Yes.
Shit, nigga.
No one.
Chicago rappers, nigga. Them niggas talking.
Chicago rappers ain't talking like Eminem, bro. Chicago rappers is talking about killing shit and gang shit. Eminem was talking about some like he be talking about Eminem was like, go listen to the shit he talked about. You must have forgot. Eminem was fucking graphic when it came to the shit he would talk about.
What he would say, yeah. Like how he would like paint the picture of what he wanted for you to know.
Yeah, bro, he would be very like. Ain't no way he would get away with the shit he was talking about back then to get on the scene that he would do now. Do you remember the Batman and Robin joint from 50 Cent and Eminem? That shit was graphic to the mug.
That nigga, Eminem. I don't think Eminem was weak though. To be real with you,
I don't think so either. He just wasn't my taste of music. I didn't really, because of the shit he talked about. I didn't really care. What's something I care about?
Every game, bro. It's crazy. Trying to
okay, this is what I'm gonna say, because I don't want this stream to go too long, because I want to start watching Emancipation in a minute. How you feeling, Zen? You finna be up? You got a time limit?
I'm just kind of playing 2K right now, man. Finally got to a game, nigga. I was doing so much my general manager shit.
Yeah. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do.
I can't believe you about to watch that stream. That's crazy.
You said you can't believe I'm gonna watch it?
Yeah, bro. Tonight, like, this nigga's crazy, man.
Yeah, I was like, it's either I'm gonna watch it tonight or I'm gonna watch it Sunday night, and I'm like, Sunday night I'll probably like be on like.
I just think that nigga freaking sent to drop that power, man. I'm like, my Sundays has been just weak.
Well, I don't know what to tell you on that, but tonight I'm finna watch this Emancipation. This is what we're gonna do for this particular stream. Everybody who's in here for this particular stream right now, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not part of this family, notification gang, comment on this joint. I know in the actual title I put respond to the comments. I was supposed to respond to you guys' comments, but it's such good conversation between me and Zen. I didn't be able to do it, but I'm going to. I promise you. Uphold it to me. I will get back to respond to the comments. I will get back to the community board because I want you guys to be more engaged, and we want to try and hit that 5,000. You feel me? So I will be doing that. But tonight it just didn't go the way. It was a good stream. It was a good time. So everybody rolled up in here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your time. This isn't the end of tonight, man. We about to continue this. We're gonna stop this stream, and then I'm gonna start up a new one. It's gonna be for me just watching Emancipation, just so you guys know what we're talking about. You guys may not hop in as much because of it's going to be more on a movie tip basis and niggas watching, but we still going to be talking our shit, having a good time. But before we get up out of here, man, hit the like button, show some love. I'm gonna stop this one, and then literally in like 5 to 10 minutes, I'm gonna start up a new stream. I'm gonna put up an Emancipation. I'm gonna be starting watching that. I'm gonna have Zen up in here. Zen's gonna be doing this thing on 2K, so you guys can rejoin us if you guys are chilling for the Friday night. So show your boys some love, show Zen some love, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. We're literally going to be back live in the next 5 minutes. So if you're chilling, you was enjoying this conversation, you was enjoying this talk, he's like, man, where you going? And I'm enjoying what I'm doing. Hop back in 5 minutes. I promise to God, because I'm finna watch Will Smith be a slave while Zen's over there playing his 2K game. And I won't give that.
Come on, Giannis.
Oh, and also Zen's gonna be watching the game too. So actually, I'll put both. I'm like me watching Emancipation, Zen watching what was it? Dallas versus who?
Bucks.
Dallas versus Bucks. So I'll put both of those in there. So it'd be a little bit of sports, a little bit of slavery talk.
Bro, stop saying that shit, bro. That sounds too crazy, bro. You should.
I know it do sound a little crazy, but it's not my fault. Will Smith made a slavery movie, nigga. That's what we finna watch. It's gonna be that's what I'm gonna watch. It's gonna be a slavery movie, nigga. I can't go away from it, nigga. I can't say I'm watching a Will Smith movie, nigga. Be a slave.
Going crazy right now. That's crazy.
See, show him his respect. So we're gonna be back 5 minutes, y'all. 5 minutes. So make sure y'all rejoin us, man. Let's get this shit just as lit as this one was. It was a good time, Jonathan. Piedra. Appreciate you, Charles Adelaide. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Salute to you from Bahamas, man. Showing love. You enjoyed the stream. We really appreciate that. Make sure you a subscriber if you haven't subscribed. And then of course Derpy, man. Derpy's always been showing love as of late. Much love to you, man. Appreciate you hopping up in here. We're gonna be right back. 5 minutes. Emancipation watch review, as well as watching the Dallas Mavericks versus who are they playing again? Tell me one more time.
The Bucks, bro.
Yeah, I said that already. Salute. We're gonna be right back. All right. Much love.